Bloop bloop. Hello.
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 Hi. The spooky thing about this week's D&D is that we've decided to cover our cameras.
Tricked you.
Tricked you. You thought we were cosplaying. In reality,
We are cosplaying in the dark.
Mine isn't covered up. I'm just sat in pitch black.
this is like your phasmophobia streams.
Yeah, exactly.
So none of us have seen each other.
Apart
In
from
our
me and Jenny.
apart from me and Tom, obviously. But
we will admit that Jack and I did see Katie at the beginning because she didn't get the memo.
oh, okay. Well,
I was last
But that's
minute
a very
panic
last minute
doing
memo.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
all right.
But we're gonna show everyone our cosplays, and I'm very excited about it.
I'm nervous.
Are we doing it one at a time?
Prepared. Yeah.
We're doing it.
Wait, one at a time? No, we should do it all together at once.
Yeah, no, we
No,
should
I
do
like
it
one at
we
a
should do one at a
time.
time. and then
all
we can
together.
clap.
No,
for
no,
each
no.
other.
I want to do it all together. All together is better.
Okay. I don't think Jenny wants the attention of everyone.
No, I don't want to.
She's like, please don't make me do
Please
this.
don't do this.
That's fair
All right.
enough.
Okay. We'll do it all at the same time. What does a sexy DM look like? Oh, just you.
I'll do that every week.
Just you wait, Boots. Just you wait. All right.
Is this your first day here? I'm kidding.
All right. Okay. I'm gonna count us down, and we're gonna reveal our cameras at the same time. Okay.
On what?
On what?
When?
It'll be 3, 2, 1, go.
And
on
do and go.
Reveal.
Okay.
Yeah.
3, 2,
Okay.
1. Reveal.
Oh, look at us!
Holy shit! You guys are going docs. How are you seeing right now, dude?
This is great.
I have my ways.
This is excellent. Oh my goodness! Wow, you guys look fantastic.
Yay!
Holy shit, man! The whole nerdy aesthetic you got going on is incredible. Docs,
Thank
I
you.
love the bowl cap, and you got like what prayer beads? Like a
Yes.
prayer bead-esque sort of mustache pose, yeah.
I'm scared.
Oh, oh my God. Can you give us a rundown of the stuff you've got on your back there, Jack?
I mean, I could sort of.
Oh.
Oh my god, I love
Have you got a Hoover?
That doesn't quite do it.
Is that a monitor stand? No, it's a vacuum. It's a vacuum in a space.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Oh, jeez, it's bloody heavy. So it's packed with cushions. There's some wood in there for support. There's a spade. It's the end of an old Hoover. There's a bamboo cane at the back with a tool chest, not like a box of screwdrivers hanging off of it.
Oh my god!
That's incredible. Holy
There's
shit.
that's a bicycle pump.
Oh my god! You're
Were
ready.
your
also
family
this.
just like, what the fuck are you doing, Jack?
Oh
I
Jesus!
love that. That's so good. We've got for my attire, you won't be able to necessarily see all of it, but I've got a little nugget nose. I've got my skin is made extra white.
Mhm.
I've got Katie. Do you remember these?
Yes, I do.
And we've got little wings on the back of my chair,
Mhm.
and then the ears. And also, my nose itself is actually bright yellow as well, because I suspect I will get tired of wearing this.
No, you've committed. You have to commit.
Well, it's got some flimsy sellotape on the bottom of my nose, so I don't know how long it'll last. But Jenny did pretty much all of this. The only thing she didn't do.
Didn't make any of this. No.
Also, in the background, you can see. Oh no! How do I
Other way.
move? Pumpkins in the background.
Yay!
Oh, nice.
We got a little-
Look, it's a nugget in a door
I think the camera's a little bit. It got weighted down a little bit by the paper that I put on it, but yeah, right.
Oh
look
my
how cool. Can you give us a rundown of everything you've got going on there, Docs?
Well, I mean, I've got no hair anymore.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
really
the
committed for
the
that.
bold cap's amazing.
Random bit of bandage had lying around,
Nice.
as you do.
Mhm.
And then this is a lady's cardigan that is like 4 sizes too big for me, so I can like wrap
Nice.
So-
Smart.
it.
That's so
Danger
good.
bells.
Danger bells.
That's amazing. Oh my goodness. Do you want to give us a rundown of what you got going on there, Katie?
Yeah, so I couldn't find my blonde wig, but I took this pink one and I've got like 4 different colors of like colored hairspray in it. And it actually does impact the way that it looks. You just can't tell because of you didn't see the original pink.
Sure.
And I've got this this is the teal or the turquoise lily that was given to her, and she's got her big flower crown. And then I've got this, it's actually a scarf, but it's pinned to be like a cloak with a little hood.
Oh no.
Oh, I like that.
The makeup is just really like silvery, shiny.
Mhm.
And then I just have like a pretty dress on.
Do you want to describe to us how Oroified you are?
I'm fucking green. I'm very green.
Jacket.
Yeah, the leather jacket. I put some pins on, and I dyed my hair orange, the under bits, so it's more like Oro underneath. And did some ears out of pizza boxes, and yeah, all the Oro things.
I love the ears. That's like the best thing.
I love it all so much.
So good.
I'm afraid they'll crumble at any moment, so if they fall off, just pretend you didn't see anything. It was fine.
Adam has said that he can't really tell that my skin is more white than normal. Listen! I'm pale, but I'm not this pale. Damn.
I can see the difference.
Yeah.
It looks like you've got like nothing but big white screens on both of your monitors. But that's
Yes.
not what it is. It's the faces whited out.
Right. Well, you all look amazing. I'm very glad that we did a slow reveal of that, because that was a lot of fun. Rather than all sitting in the Discord call before stream being like, oh my god, whoa.
Yeah.
Damn, you guys look so good. Okay, well, again, this might come off at some point because my depth perception is way off. But
Yeah, I'm surprised you still got it on. Take that off. if
Dox
you
is literally sitting with a bandage on his face.
Yeah, come on, man. Gotta commit.
want.
Yeah, I'm totally differently dressed than I would normally be.
Okay, well, today for our game of Dungeons and Dragons, we'll do I'll tell you what the prompt is for today. The prompt is, what would each player character dress up as if they were at a Halloween costume party? All right, so this is your characters, not you. And that was given to us by Tortu, or technically it was Tortum Ingu Pola Uwu. Tortu Migu Pola Uwu.
Oh, mystery. A mystery.
I was like,
Who
Tortum.
could that possibly be?
Tortum Migu? Right, okay.
I think I'm gonna have to take the leather jacket off. It's too much.
It's a bit warm.
It's really warm. Oh, hi,
Just
Rain.
hang it over the back of the
Hey,
chair.
Rain.
Yeah. Thank you for subscribing. And hi, chat. Hey, everyone. Boots, I'm glad you're here for the green. It's the one day that the green will be on my face. That's the only day.
Did you end up doing the padding over like primer thing?
Yeah. I hit pan on the green eyeshadow. This just like an hour ago. I was like, oh no. I've used none of that. Oops.
Okay, so that's our prompt for today. Whilst our characters are thinking up answers for that, we'll do a very brief synopsis. Before we do, if you're not aware, we as a Discord community, Jenny's Discord community, have been doing a pumpkin competition where the voting has just opened up. Submissions ended at 5 p.m. today, and the voting has just opened up. So if you fancy voting on the pumpkins, you can click on that link. If you want to see the pumpkins, you'll have to go to Discord.
Yes.
There's a channel full of pumpkins. They are really, 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 really good. It was very difficult to decide between them. We got the full spectrum. We've got everything from a lovely flower to full on, classic spooky, scary jack-o'-lanterns.
I didn't do the flower.
If you want to have a look at those, it's a lot of fun. It's very spooky, but we'll have a spooky, scary game. Okay, so the synopsis for the last session is that our characters started poking around in the Mouth of Gargoyles, a cave to the north of, a town called Mouth of Gargoyles. When they were in there, they found a big old map in a spooky library, which is not something you usually find in a cave. There's a big old spooky library, and in there seem to be some notes about the Shadowfell and a secret room filled with gold, which they quickly pilfered after navigating all of the traps that were guarding it. After bumping into the wizard whose lair they had strolled into, they noticed that this particular person, Paledron Khazadit, had died at some point. They aren't a skeleton, they aren't a wraith of any kind, but they are instead resurrected with the power of the Shadowfell. This is not something that they are, completely naive to. They've seen other people resurrected with the same power, and it seems to be somehow linked to somebody in Randall's distant family, Caspian Kinshire, who, as far as they are aware, some entity in the Shadowfell is trying to delete them from existence. That has had a bit of a knock-on effect, as you might imagine. So they meet Paledron Khazadit, and he says, I fucking hate adventurers. They killed me once. But he seems to be very academic about the whole fact that he is now mostly purple, infused with Shadowfell energy. And after you guys poke and prod him a little bit and say, why did they kill you? And he said, well, I was up to some nefarious, no good stuff. And you were like, are you still doing that? And he was like, well, not right this second, but I got some plans cooking. And you were like, I'm probably going to have to kill you now. And he was like, I wish you wouldn't. Why don't you just leave? You've looted all my stuff. And then he kind of stepped through a portal and said, come at me, bro. Fading away, is it?
Yeah.
And they came at him. The outcome was that he had trapped the other side of that portal with some glyphs of warding, which the party had already encountered whilst pilfering his goods. One of which cast a silence spell, and the other was a grease spell. So that area directly in front of the portal was a big old trap of slippy death. Which unfortunately seems to have been devastating for our party, as a lightning bolt, is it 2 or 3 gargoyles, 3 gargoyles, and maybe 4 mud mephits, tore them to pieces. We ain't looking too hot on ye olde health points. At the moment, we've got Randall on 4 hit points. Nugget, the bat that I'm currently cosplaying as, is on 8 out of 57 hit points. Neurali is on 8 out of 38, but she spent the last 2 turns at least on the floor. Haiku is on 29 out of 47. That needs to be rectified. And Oro is at 37 out of 55. All right, so 2 of our players are looking okay. The rest of them, not so hot. Especially since our resident healer is currently on her ass in a grease silence combination. Not looking too good.
Also, if your character that you're dressed as dies, you die in real life.
That's bad for all of us. Okay, so Nugget's definitely not going to die. Say
Oh my god.
Right. Okay. So as a cheeky, tiny little content warning, there might be some gore and some horror kind of themes in today's game. I mean that I'm trying to be a little bit more conscientious about that because now we're streaming. Now we're streaming. Since we are streaming, I realise it's important for those kind of things to be flagged up. Also, I can't really see most of the time because that's just...
Take off the nose.
No.
No.
Okay. I think everyone should have disadvantage on reading Randall's intentions, given the lack of facial expressions that I can make.
Is he crying? He's probably crying.
Or you could tell that because it was just like...
Just absorbs.
Sopping wet. Okay, so our prompt for the beginning of our session today is: what would each player character dress up as if they were at a Halloween costume party? Randall.
Oh, I'm first today. Randall would definitely dress up as an ink pot. An ink pot, like a really big one.
Aww.
That's really
Be out
good.
like this.
I like that a lot.
And he wouldn't be able to like grab anything.
So I like he's gone silly rather than like spooky.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. I like that. That's very good. Okay, Oro. What would Oro dress up as?
Well, my initial idea was like a spooky jester of some kind.
Ooh.
Pretty circusy, but also spooky. Like a spooky one.
You say initial idea as if you had a second idea.
Well, I was like, oh shit, I could have thought of something stupid, but I didn't think of anything stupid in time. And when
okay.
Doc said his, I was like, I could be a piece of popcorn, and then I was like, that's a stupid idea, I shouldn't say that. And now I'm saying it, so...
Not like a bucket of popcorn,
Just one piece of popcorn. She's very small. It'll just be one piece of popcorn.
Single popped corn.
One singular popped corn. I like that a lot.
I'm a bit louder. Thank you, Adam. Is this better now?
Level's always helpful.
I hope that's better. Oh, the littlest
Discovery,
bit.
if we ask Tom to remove it, he keeps it on out of spite. He does this with his clothes too. Don't ask how I know this.
Perfect. Okay, thank you.
Instead, just complain about it constantly without removing the nose. Much better. Are you out for me today, Adam? What is this? Call it. Call your jets. All right. Anyway. Moving on. Haiku. What would Haiku dress up as? It must be difficult for Haiku to dress as a lot of stuff whilst also retaining all the bits on the back.
Oh yeah, it is. I mean, they could make exceptions. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Occasionally, we'll take it all off. I was thinking about Haiku's build, and have you heard of this character called Bowser? I think Haiku would be best.
Oh my god,
Bowser.
that's
Like
brilliant.
a few spikes on the shell.
Genius.
I've heard of a character called Bowser. Maybe we're thinking of the same one.
Possibly.
So next
frightening.
year, we cosplay our characters dressed up as somebody for Halloween.
Oh god.
Big old king.
Come on,
I have
Docs.
big regrets.
I love that. Okay.
Randall's just like painted, like got like a collar or something, and has like a brush with like black paint on
I
it.
love that.
So cute.
Haiku could dress as a treasure chest and keep all their stuff inside. Oh,
That's a practical idea. I like that.
good. That's very good. That's very good. All right, what would Nerly dress up as?
I think if she were actually going to a Halloween party, she wouldn't, like, somebody would tell her, oh, you have to dress up as something or someone or whatever, and she wouldn't really like get the concept of it at first, and so she would probably like dress like Evelyn and have Evelyn dress like her, and they would go as like swapped for the night.
Yeah,
That's cute.
I like that.
Or
I like
she'd
that.
probably dress up as Parsnip, like
Aw.
switching with Evelyn.
Yeah, that's very good. That's very good. I love
And
the
then
idea
she'd
of-
show
of-
up and be like, why are you ink? I thought we were supposed to dress. Oh.
That's
Oh.
very good. Okay, all right.
What
Wow,
would Nugget dress up as? Or what would Oro dress Nugget up as?
that's a better
Whichever one.
question.
What would Nugget can talk now? Would ask Nugget. What would Nugget pick?
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, Sprout.
Sprout.
A popcorn kernel and a sprout.
All right.
That's so cute.
Oh.
The round crew.
I love
Hills
it.
are our deadliest enemy.
Okay, right. We return to our game. I did the roundup of our last game. I'll recap. At the top of the turn order, I believe, with Nugget, Oro, and Randall before our wizard gets a chance to go. What do, team? I think what we're going to do is, first off, we have the dark emotional piano and cave sounds being played in the background. But they stopped now.
Oh, now they've stopped. Yep.
Oh, the fiddler's caught up to us finally.
He's here.
Fiddler in the cave.
He comes through the portal and it's just a bunch of... Oh, God! Right, we have a bit of combat playlist going on now since we are in the middle of a big old fight. This is called Tense Encounter, and that it is, as half of our players are looking real rough. At the top of our turn order, we have Nugget and Oro. What are Nugget and Oro going to do about this conundrum? Nerly is currently lying on the ground, though she's conscious. Nugget is looking rough. Randall's not looking too great either.
Is it obvious to me that there was something like where Nerly and Haiku is right now, that square on the ground? Is that obvious
It was
to me?
extremely obvious, yeah.
Okay. I want to tell Nugget to pull Nerly out of that area.
Okay. Yeah.
Because it,
All right.
and then to like defend her in some way, like block her.
Okay. All right. So Nugget's gonna move over to Nerly,
Mm.
grapple Nerly because it's a willing grapple, so we're okay. And then because Nugget's is crawling at this, well, Nugget's gonna have to crawl to take Neroli away. They're gonna get a full 5 feet out.
Yeah.
But that's enough to get them out of the grease.
Yeah, grease. Sorry. Yeah.
Grease that was on the floor.
Mhm.
So that's gonna be Nugget's turn.
Okay. All right.
Okay. What's Aura gonna do?
Aura's gonna run up to this motherfucker and give him
Alright.
some stabbing
Give him some stabbing.
as a treat. Oh, all of my attacks are still like tripled. Okay, they're not fixed that.
I'd forgotten about them messing up the character
Oh
sheets.
yes.
Yeah.
That's a hit though.
Oh yeah.
Dagger +1,
It's 2 hits.
and I get my sneak attack now, regardless.
You do.
Oh, tasty.
Yeah.
Oh, that's very tasty. Oh, that's a lot of damage in one turn. What are we looking at in total? 19, is it?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a lot of damage. You want to describe your attacks here at all?
Just big old stabby stabs.
Big old stabby stabs, very, very concise. Now you notice where you're standing that you are able to hear and you are able to speak out loud. Whereas
Oh.
previously you were not.
Oh, okay. I shout, "Oh fuck yeah!" Okay, I can hear myself finally. Jesus.
Okay, Randall. What are we doing?
So first of all, I'm going to use a bonus action to use my boon of healing,
Mm-hmm.
such that
The
I may
little
use a
cheeky
single.
talisman that gives you the
Right.
1d8 + 1.
It doesn't actually use one of my hit die though, right?
No,
Or does it let me use it?
it heals you for one of your hit die.
Yeah. So I gain 4 total more hit points, doubling my
Let's
health.
go.
Oh, nice.
And then Randall remembers the cone of fire coming out of the little thing and is like, ugh.
Yep.
And tries to position himself such that it's not, so that the turret can get like a line of fire without, you know,
Without necessarily burning everybody to death. Yeah,
and so
Oh.
then I'm going to do the wax,
Do the wax.
and I'm going to spice up one whack with a
That's-
stunning
that's
strike.
2 hits.
Oh god, this
I go on
music.
them,
Okay.
and I do a stunning strike as well.
Okay. Con save against what's your DC?
It is none because it's removed it from that page.
That sounds a bit epic. We're in an epic fight right now.
It's going to be 16 because it's wisdom, right?
Okay, that is a success on their saving throw.
Oh, so he is not stunned.
Correct. But grand total
Well,
of what? How much damage? 21 points of health.
Did the unarmed hit? Probably not.
Oh no, it didn't. No,
So 16.
16 points of damage.
I was also
Okay,
rolling
okay,
my
okay.
strange rolls of-
We dropping frames?
Yes, we are.
No. Okay, I'm gonna close all my extra programs.
Oh.
Use this
okay.
opportunity to change the audio levels if you need to. You can do so in the
yeah.
settings tab. Okay. All right. Anything you want to say at the end of your turn?
No.
No.
That's just what you say. No.
Where'd the fiddler come from?
War trackers. It's funny because some of these songs like start real quiet, some of them start real loud,
Hmm.
and then it's like they yeah. Anyway, it's fine. It's good. It's good stuff. Right, in front of you, this gentleman begins to cast a spell. A whole body thing, and he does so. As he does so, he disappears from sight.
Oh, pussy ass bitch. Yeah.
Yeah, yes, indeed.
That's what Aro says.
He's under your breath, pussy ass bitch. And you notice that the door to your northeast over here opens and closes.
Oh.
You hear a from the other side.
More circus talk, yeah.
Oh, I know that one. Randall's already got that one written down.
And this globe here disappears.
Okay. Run over to Nerly and Nugget. Are you two okay?
Are we out of combat then? Yeah.
We are now out of combat, yes.
Actually, no, you can't hear me, right?
Yeah, you're still in silence.
Oh, am I silenced now?
Yes.
Oh. Okay, I try and say it and then I'm like, oh fuck. I'm beckoning everyone to over where I was.
I'll like try to stand up and have to do the thing where you like you're on your like hands and knees for a second. You're just like
Okay. Help Nerly, help Nerly.
stand back up. Just kind of like make my way over this way, and I'm going to do I'm gonna twin a level 3 cure wounds on me and Nugget.
Ooh.
Technically, you're still in the silence thing there.
When am I out now?
Yeah.
So I'll go over here then and do it.
Sure.
Okay.
There
She
it is.
doesn't even say anything at first. She literally just walks over and is like,
I want Rose to get the full thing. I took the nose off.
Yeah,
just
see,
as
this is the problem.
Rose
You can't
came.
take it off. If people join, they're not going to get the full thing.
Nah.
You're
Listen,
depriving.
they want the full thing. They got to show up on time.
So Nugget and I are both gonna get 25 points.
Thank you.
Oof.
Many.
Chunk.
I was like, she meant business clearly. This is the one and only time I've ever like upcast and had a good time. And then she's gonna cast another 3rd level cure wounds. Does anyone else? She'll double it again.
Randall's pretty beat.
Yeah, she'll. No, I'm not
It's
gonna
hard to
double
tell.
it.
It doesn't have a facial expression. to
Why
show
don't
it.
you role play this interaction as you're discussing your wounds?
No, I said literally. She just like she makes her way over there and just looks like defeated and is just like, does the doubled cure wounds and then like just kind of like looks at everyone and then like, turns to Randall and does it again. That's it. There's no talking from her right now.
How about from Randall?
I just like, thank you.
Nugget kind of wanders over to Oro and just looks defeated.
Oh.
Looks beat up. This is the hardest that Nugget's been hit by anything in a long time. Nugget has rarely lost that many hit points. I don't think Nugget's properly been down that low
No.
in a long time.
No,
Mhm.
like ever basically.
Yeah.
Oh
So
hell
Nugget kind
yeah!
of just
Hell
let's
yeah.
go.
Oh, no.
Okay,
Nice.
so I spent one more sorcery point to replace that 2 with an 8. So that's 13 plus 16, 29.
Ooh. Oh my
Dude,
god.
Well, that's why she's like literally not even like, she's like, I'm not even fucking around right now. Just like you and me, you looking around at everyone else, like not even engaging in conversation, just like, I am fucking done.
Cure wounds for you. Cure wounds for you.
She'll turn and like look at Oro and look at Haiku and go over and we'll double a 2nd level cure wounds.
Oh shit.
Damn, we dropping the spells.
Yeah, she's had a bad day.
All the spells that she couldn't cast whilst she was
These are good
unconscious.
rolls too. Yeah, exactly. This is all the shit she couldn't do before. So 17 to both of you.
Spookiest thing about today's game is nobody getting good rolls.
Yeah.
That right?
Oh,
Like
Halloween.
you know it's Halloween.
Oh, spooky time. Very spooky. Oh, I don't think the Cave in the Dark emotional piano looped. Get you back on there. Get you looping again.
Gotta be
baby.
emotional. Give Nugget
Right.
some scritches. It's okay, Nugget. You did what you could.
So badly.
I think
Are you
should
okay?
roleplay the scriptures.
I'll be right back.
I did that man hate us so much?
He was killed by adventurers before. We're adventurers.
Not us.
No,
We didn't
but
kill him
he's just-
before.
No. But he was ready.
He was ready. I didn't like it when my ears weren't working.
No, not fun.
And the floor was slippy.
Mm. Mm.
What kind of gross thing do they do to the floor?
I don't want to think about that.
Oh, that's very gross. And he just kind of wanders over to Randall and just starts lapping up some of the blood just to like help clean.
Don't. That's okay. Thanks. Thanks, Nugget.
You looked real rough for a second there. You've been healed up now, but for a while, you had chunks. Some of your insides were outsides.
Yeah, I know, but I don't think I want Nugget like licking that.
Yeah, I don't think Nugget's gonna get a taste for blood if that's what your concern is.
Well,
Oh my god.
Turns into a vampire bat.
what? Nugget's evolving.
Oh my god.
Does there look like there's like, is this just literally his like panic room? You said there's like boxes and stuff. In
Yeah, there
here.
are boxes. There are crates and cages here that appeared. Oh, pardon me. I mean, bless
was
you.
just a
I mean,
hiccup. Yeah, I'm
what-
sorry.
What do you say is that? Hiccup you.
Yeah. Hiccup you.
But the cages in here look ancient. Well, not ancient. Old. They look old. Like I said, there's a wagon in here with the wheels that have been busted. You can see that there are some crates in here as well, but they all seem to mostly be empty. It looks like this room has for largely have been ransacked at some point in time, and you can see that whilst he's made some sort of attempt at defense, there are these stakes in the ground that look like some kind of poorly made barricade that he's clearly it's not his forte, making barricades, but making wards of glyphs of warding, they worked all right. He's clearly got other talents, and perhaps you'll see more about those as you transfer on into the depths of his lair.
Yeah. Yeah, after she's assessed that everyone's looking fine, Riley just kind of like looks angry and starts stomping off over here to like try to push the door open.
Uh-oh.
It appears to be locked.
Oh, well.
That's it, guys. Time to go home.
Gotta go.
Well,
Mission accomplished.
I'm gonna try to say, I think it's locked. But
That's
I don't know
fine.
if I can actually.
The spells that were attached to the glyph of warding have now disappeared.
Blown away. Okay. It's like a haggard sort of sounding Riley. It's locked.
is it something I could lockpick?
You can give it a shot.
I shall give it a
Watch out for
go.
traps.
Oh.
There's so many traps. Please be careful.
I look for traps.
I move away.
Give me an
I will
investigation
assist
check.
in the trap looking.
Give me an investigation with
will-
advantage.
Search for a hiding spot for the inevitable explosion.
Stand behind Nugget.
Well, with your investigation, you can't seem to find any traps in your direct vicinity, especially not on this doorway, the door frame at least. The door itself does have kind of just sturdy wooden make. You can kind of see that there is a lock hole, so you're certain that there is a lock, but there are no traps that you can see.
Okay. Oh, I don't see any traps. I'm gonna try and unlock it. I go over
Go
to the
for
door.
it.
Can I get some help with this unlocking, maybe?
Guidance.
Go on then. I'll help you as well.
Okay.
Randall shouts encouragement. Do it! Believe in you.
Randall shouts encouragement. All right, give me.
No other way of
You
helping.
got 21, right?
22.
22. Oh yeah.
Guidance.
Well, fortunately, with your proficiency in these tools and the help that you're being afforded by Haiku and Nurali, you hear a and the door swings slightly open. In the room
Be careful of
ahead of
traps.
you,
Randall's paranoid.
Oh no, the washi tape underneath my nose has started to lose its stickiness.
Oh no.
This can still dangle here, but it's not attached to my nose anymore, so it's a bit more wiggly.
Tape it to
That's
your
probably more
glasses.
realistic.
But it's hooked over my glasses.
Oh, I see.
It's taped to the bottom of my nose, so it stays put a little bit more. This is all Jenny's crafty work. She's done excellent. She's also made it so these ears are like hooked around my headset.
I like the one is occasionally just flopping over a little bit because it's
Yeah.
cute.
Okay, so the door is opening and we're going to move you to the next area.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay. If Tom takes the nose off, you could put that nugget emote in front of his face. I put the nugget emote on screen to give Nugget a D6. Because Rose gave her a D6.
Oh Jesus!
Uh-oh.
Whoa! Where are we? Oh, okay.
Don't walk into the purple light.
Seems sus.
I can't believe you forgot my turret, Tom.
Yeah, well, how long does the turret last for?
An hour.
An hour.
Oh my
The
god.
turret's
All right.
awesome.
Turret gets to stay with you.
It's
That turret's
awesome.
absurd. It lasts for so long. How much health did you say it had?
It had 45. It's down to 9. I'm gonna cast mending on it, so that gives it another 2d6 health.
Oh my god.
Alright,
yeah.
roll that.
Oh yeah, the turret is like the tankiest of all of us,
Oh,
right?
God.
Yeah, it's super. Okay, visible to everyone. Nameplate. There you go. It's all saved up now, so you should be able to see it.
Thank you.
Wow.
It does have an armor class if you want to put that on it too.
Yes, I do, please.
18.
Oh my god.
Thank you.
More armor.
Turret go first.
There we go first. When mending takes 1 minute to cast, as a reminder. Is that a cantrip or a level 1 spell? Sorry.
Cantrip.
Cantrip. All right, so maybe we say that you cast that before you stepped into this room.
Yeah, I couldn't fit it in.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Turret is a true hero, honestly.
Can we ride the
Flamethrower,
turret?
massive AC, huge HP pool, bonkers.
What's the turret's carrying capacity?
Is it like a
One
horse?
Randall. Okay. His nose. Everything's obscured by cardboard. So the room that you see ahead of you is a lot more harrowing than the rest of the chambers that you've explored so far. Whilst the rest of it appeared to be some kind of luxurious lair abode that had at least been ransacked previously, maybe by the adventurers that killed Peldron before, this area is just a disorganized mess of what appears to be some kind of corridor so far. But what you can see is that there is some damp liquid with some kind of, you suspect, lapping of waves almost. You suspect it's part of the, or at least in some way linked to the river that flows down to the east of this location. But the most important thing that is very concerning to all of you is that hanging on hooks above this water are bodies of various individuals, all of them who have been stripped naked, stripped down to their undergarments at the very least, and they have hooks that are through their shoulder blades. They are most certainly dead. They have wounds across them, but they look like they were made with surgical precision.
Nerly throws up in her mouth a little bit.
Okay. To the right, you see that there are a couple of more bookshelves. These ones look a little bit more filled than the ones in the library that you saw previously. You can see that there are also some kind of caged doors into other areas up and down the walls here, but there is one door to your left. I don't know how the dynamic lighting worked on this, actually. Have a look at this. Yeah, okay. Yeah. These were a little bit... what's the term? They're a bit excited. A little over the top with the dynamic lighting on this side. Bonk. I'll move that there. that a little bit better? There is a wall here on your left-hand side that I've accidentally put the dynamic lighting over. And if I remove all of that dynamic lighting for that, there's a good chance it will accidentally reveal everything else. But this, though the other doors that you can see in this area seem to have these kind of open, like almost like just like a barricade instead with a lock on it. This is a big, chunky kind of brass door. Both sides of it, although it opens inwards, you imagine, are closed tight. There does not appear to be a lock.
Whoa.
This reminds me of when I ran Curse of Strahd during Halloween a few years ago. They were visiting the Abbey and I had a haunted house soundtrack in the background. And as they started exploring, a spooky laugh triggered after I was done talking and scared the piss out of my players. It was perfect. That's excellent.
You'll never be able to find it again. Oh my god. Wow.
That sounds like Dead by Daylight. I'm grabbed from behind by a comically large hook. Oh,
I was
Mary's
muted that
talking.
whole time.
Yeah.
Yep. I look definitely unsettled.
Sure.
Not in like a I can't go on kind of way, because she also looks pretty mad. And so there's like a little bit of like, this is disgusting, and like I want to get to the bottom of this like mixture going on in her face right now. But she's definitely not like taking point, like any stretch of the imagination.
Sure.
Even maybe a little bit kind of hiding behind them at this point.
Nose has to go. It's lost its stickiness. Oh no. Maybe we'll repair it at BioBreak. Right. The under nose is still very yellow.
Yeah.
Hey.
We can just draw.
Can you see that? Can you see that, Adam?
We can just draw little nostrils on the front of your nose for when the stickiness goes away. I say we, like I could do that for you, Ginny.
I'm gonna move forward carefully, and I want to like stick to the wall.
As you stand closer to that wall, something in your periphery kind of catches a glimpse of the light. The light that you have in here is partly, it's partly from the kind of flickering candle that's on the top of the bookcase in the corner. I don't think, does Haiku have the drift globe still activated?
It should be.
Yeah. Okay. In which case you've got your drift globe activated, and that's what you've got. So you've got this kind of dim, flickering light that's coming from these. Additionally, you've got a little bit of light that's coming from this kind of bubbling apparatus to the north of you, directly in this corner here. And you can see that there's some purple light that seems to be filtering through one of the kind of doorways to the north. And for a second, that purple light intensifies. And as it does, it kind of didn't we say that Randall can't see light because of his? Oh yeah, no, yeah. I wasn't specifically talking to Randall about the light there. I was referring mostly for
Also, we might
our
have
players in
it
general.
might be too much.
No. I mean,
Okay.
yeah. Let's maybe not say that you can't see light entirely, but regardless, you can see something in the corner of your eye as the intensity of the purple in your periphery, dead ahead, increases. Some writing looks like it's been scrawled on the wall with some kind of blunt object. It looks wet. It looks dripping still, and it just says, "Help me."
Does it say it with that accent?
I'm spooking you, docs. My spookiness.
And where exactly is the writing at?
That's on the wall adjacent to Randall here.
Oh,
Okay.
like right next to me.
Yeah. Oh man, the dynamic lighting layer really, I think it might have even shifted, but it's really stuck to that wall.
I think Randall's gonna be like, and step away from that, like, ugh. Okay. And it's still like said it's like still wet.
Yeah.
Guys, it's like some message. It looks like new.
What color is the wet?
It's the same purple as is coming through that doorway, and as the purple kind of it's almost pulsating and changing in its intensity. And as it gets brighter and brighter, the color on the wall starts to get more legible, and then it kind of fades away a little bit. It's hard to discern what exactly the material is that's being made out of.
Can I now look for traps?
You can give me a perception check or investigation check.
I can help you.
I can get advantage for a perception check, right?
Yeah,
Because that's a
because you're in
check
dim
based
light.
on- Yeah.
Oh.
I don't think it
You
needs to
go
be in
up,
dim
alright.
light. I think it's just all
All perception
Anything.
checks now.
anything to do with sight. As long as it's to do with sight.
Okay, all right. There are no immediate signs of traps within your local vicinity, but as you're looking around, there's something really apart from the fact that there are dead bodies hanging on hooks, you can see that there is something disconcerting about them. They are definitely dead, but something about them seems to almost be shifting and changing in front of your eyes.
Oh.
You suspect that
Okay.
you would need to get a better look a little bit closer.
Can anyone else see the weird thing on the bodies? Like, you can't focus on them properly. Although focus for Randall is now a weird concept, but
It looks like they've been cut into and sewn back together.
yeah, but there's something off.
I look.
Well,
Is it magic? She leans over to Haiku and offers to help talk through what sort of magic-y stuff it might be.
Is it magic?
I like
I
the
don't know if
scarf,
we'll get one.
by the way, Jack.
but
I
I
like the
know-
scarf a lot.
Yeah, can I just say that I love the glasses and the scarf look is just so cute.
It's very good.
It's Haiku is adorable. I love this.
The scarf's a pretty normal look for me. I actually only put it on because there's some wood digging into my back.
Protecting.
It's a load-bearing scarf, I see.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't have a pumpkin, so I brought a candle.
Oh, that's cute
Oh.
still, though. That's good. Hey,
Oh,
Sarah.
no. You have advantage because
Oh.
I'm helping, hopefully.
Of course.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
Here you go, Sarah.
Whew.
Oh my god, thank goodness for
Jesus.
Nerly's help there.
I did one good thing with Arcana, and it was to help.
I'll put the nose back on for Sarah, but it's going to fall off immediately because it needs help. Okay, so you can certainly see that there is something otherworldly about what's happening here. As you start to inspect the bodies a little bit closer, as is necessitated by your inspection. So you're gonna have to ask you to move slightly closer to the pools of water over here on the right. There are
Kitty.
6 bodies. Well,
Just putting the light on the mic stand just made me a bit nervous for a second.
Oh, you'll be fine. It's real light. It's just porcelain.
so the bodies are hung, that's kind of strung up. I wonder if there's a token for. Gonna search this word and see if that helps.
this word.
This word. Nope. None of those help at all. Oh, how about this word?
Oh, I just realised. I forgot to do this. Ah!
Jesus. Jesus just turned
No,
the
he
sun
is
on.
blind.
I haven't
There you
set my
go.
light up. Although it does actually make it a lot harder for me to see.
It's quite reflective of the white bandage too.
Mm-hmm. Makes it look
Not
magically
quite
white.
shiny enough.
Put a little lotion or something over the cap.
I don't
Make it
have
shiny.
that handy by my desk, unfortunately.
Draw for the best.
I love that you're gonna now just have this bold cap as something that you just own.
2.
No.
got 2 bold caps.
But yeah, because otherwise
With
it's
his
not dark
dark
ach
hair.
Oh, I see. Right. Okay. That's even
I
better.
read that part in the chat. I paid attention. Just not for 10 minutes before we hopped into the call.
It was literally 30 seconds before.
Okay. Hi, Nick. How's it
Hi,
going?
Nick. Thank you.
Hello.
So the red dots here on the map are where the bodies are hanging. And as you get closer to inspect, you can see that whilst the strung up carcass of these bodies, and it's starting to kind of what's the word starting with a D? It means to dry out,
Oh, you can't see
Desiccate.
my facial expressions.
desiccate, as they are kind of desiccated.
That I know off the top of my head.
Drying out in
That's a
front of
D&D
you.
word.
Yeah,
They're
true.
desiccating. Oh, we can have like desiccated fruit and stuff though. That's like
Desiccated
desiccated
coconut.
banana. I don't know.
Because of Skyrim.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Regardless,
They're
the
everywhere.
desiccated remains are here. You see that, whilst their skin is starting to kind of, kind of go a brown and red color, you can see that there's something about their face that almost seems to be moving, though their actual face is still. You can see that there is a part of them, a reflection of their face that appears to be coming out of them and writhing almost. And as you start to get closer and properly investigate, you can hear screaming almost, and it's starting to get intense. There's whispers in the back of your mind. And what I'd like you to do is to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Ooh, everyone.
Who?
Just haiku.
I'm going to use a flash of inspiration on that. Just
Can you do that on yourself?
Yeah.
Can you?
Self-inspiration.
That's fine.
Can you? Damn it.
Oh, maybe not. No, maybe not. It's just another creature, so probably not iron.
Oh, another.
Hi, Evan.
Hi, Evan.
Hi, Evan.
Hey, Evan. Did you get it? No, it was us. Did you tell? Surprise.
I know I look completely different.
All right, now there are 2 new people in the chat. I'll put the nose back on for a second so you can see the nose. There you go. Oh,
Oh.
there you go. You can see the tape.
yeah.
Hide the tip.
Okay. So I would like you now to make a roll on a D100.
Oh god.
Oh dear. That's never good.
So like that.
Oh, life's in the middle though.
It is nice in the middle, isn't it? Okay, very good. Oh, scrolled a little bit too far. So it was 53. Oh, okay, this is going to be familiar to some people in the chat. You now become attached to a lucky charm, such as a person or an object. You have a disadvantage on attack rolls, ability checks, and saving throws whilst more than 30 feet away from it. The sheer
that no
intensity of the
effect?
whispering and gnawing that you can hear in the back of your mind whilst being faced by these desiccated corpses hung and sprung up on a hook, kind of dripping whatever liquids are coming and oozing from their bodies into the depths below, just racks your brain and you feel unsettled. What do you choose as your item?
Oh, I get to choose.
Yeah, why not?
Oh. Oh, okay.
I feel like this is just haiku is like this all the time.
Just pick any object.
Then
on my
maybe
back.
then we don't choose something on your back. Maybe we go a little bit
No,
further.
no.
afield.
I was gonna choose it anyway and pick the turret.
Oh, okay. I like that a lot. That's kind of a cute thing as well, though. Like you think of the turret's your little lucky charm.
Yeah.
Very good.
Good job. The turret's got
Alright.
loads of health.
Thank God.
I'm just gonna pick. There you go. There's a little symbol for you.
So I've got to
Over
stay
there.
within 30 feet. Elf.
Yes, within 30 feet. Otherwise, you get disadvantage. Yeah,
Okay.
on attack rolls, ability checks, and saving throws.
Gotcha.
I'm going to expand that because that says within 30 feet, and I think that's missing something. I think you also need to be within line of sight.
Okay.
I think you need to be able to see it within 30 feet of you.
Yeah, I mean that makes sense.
Yeah? Okay. So you can see not only is there scrawling written on the walls, you can see that these bodies are changing, something's shifting about them. Something feels like you're looking at an echo almost. You can hear their voices itching in the back of your skull, and it's unsettling.
Can anyone else hear those voices? Please?
Kind of hear them.
Neurally, you can hear a little bit of something. Everyone else that's a little bit too far away.
A little bit.
Oh,
Maybe just take a step back.
Yeah, I'll take a step back.
All right.
I assume I can still hear them.
Yes, no, you can still hear the whispering, the clawing, the gnawing from these individuals.
Yeah, I can. It's still there. Quite unpleasant.
I do hear something. It does sound like voices, but it's very quiet.
The door that you entered in closes behind you.
I feel like this would start to get quite overwhelming for Haiku, considering Haiku's already in grump mode anyway from the bloody book.
That's true.
Right,
It's
doesn't work
quite
when
a lot of
tired.
brain stuff.
Grumpy book boy.
Yeah.
In which case, make another wisdom saving throw.
Check.
I'm surprised you didn't pick the book as your objective.
Yeah.
Alright, you're okay for now. You managed to keep it together.
Oh,
But it's a lot. There's a lot going on.
there's a lot going on.
To the east, you can each see now in between these kind of barred, kind of caged gates, that there seems to be some kind of laboratory in there. There are several vials that appear to be distilling, kind of hooked up to a machine as if there are pipes that are draining into not a vat, but some kind of distillation machine below it. And they're then dripping into large glass containers. Along the wall, you can see that there are some potions, and as you step closer towards the gate, you can see that one of the gate doors is slightly ajar, and at the foot of the door are two empty glass potion vials, one of which is broken. Leaking out from these potions is some red gold liquid.
Red gold. Can I wait? Do I still have my healing potion?
Yep.
I want to take that out. I want to do a visual comparison.
A visual comparison. I'll give you a perception check with advantage since you've got your fancy blindfold on.
Yeah, I do.
Fortunately, with a
That didn't
side by side comparison, you can see that there are some great similarities between the potion that you are holding and the remnants of the liquid before you, though they don't necessarily look identical.
Like these look like still holding out. Like these look the same, right? Like the liquid in this, the one that's still like not broken looks the same. Right?
One's broken, one's empty.
Right. Oh, okay. Like that looks the same, right?
Gives it a look. Does it look the same?
You can give me a perception check as well if you like.
Would a medicine check work for this?
Yeah, that would work as well.
Can I medicine check it? Because I'm pretty
Sure.
good at stuff like that.
Mhm.
Of course. Plus 6. Give an 11.
She steps in and stops Oro taking a roll. Rolls an 11.
Oh, sorry. I didn't know that was like the same because it was 2.
No, that's okay. You can roll it as well, Oro.
Yeah.
That's
I was
fine.
asking like in addition. Obviously, she went first.
Yes.
There you go.
Okay, so whilst Nerily is unable to shine any light on the nature of the potion, Oro can clarify that yes, Randall was correct. These do seem to be very similar. However, it's clear that the ones on the floor had something extra in. There's this kind of the liquid that you have in your bottle seems to have like small kind of flecks of gold that are turning on their own, like it's being swirled by something else. The flecks that you can see on the floor, the remaining potion, whatever was imbibed, have larger flecks.
Oh. Do you think they used it on the way through?
Probably. Well, I don't know. Did you hurt
And,
them
like,
at all?
I mean, yeah, I watched Oro stab him. I hit him.
Well,
The turret set him on fire.
I wasn't around for most of it, so I just don't know.
Oh,
Then yeah,
that's fair.
that makes sense. It looks weird.
What are you doing, team?
Being scared.
Are
Should-
the doors locked into the lab?
They are closed, but one of them is slightly open. The one that is close to the glass vials.
God.
It's a really good time for the music to get extra creepy.
Should we go in?
Should we go in now, or should we try to chase them down? They probably went where the scary light's coming from, right?
Yeah, probably. Well, maybe
Yes,
something.
Sorry, go on.
I was just gonna say maybe something in here could help us.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
I want to have a quick look at that machinery. If that's okay.
So in the room, you like to inspect the machinery
Yeah.
inside the room, yeah? Okay.
While people are inspecting stuff, can I just like sit down and take a little rest?
Yeah. What is it you want to do?
Hit die.
Oh, so
Like
you
how
want to do
long-
you want to do like a short rest?
Yeah, like 10 minutes.
How long is a short rest in
It might be like
D&D?
30 minutes. It might be
I
too
feel
long.
like it's more like 30 minutes to an hour is what I thought, right? Where's Adam?
Right,
Where's our
then-
boy?
Hey,
Oh, we got a
Dodgy.
D6 for Randall because that cloth in his eyeballs is a commitment to art, isn't it? I couldn't manage this.
Just got no commitment, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I tried
It's like,
so
oh, my
hard.
vision's slightly obscured. Oh, is it?
It's more like
Hoo-hoo.
like feeling it on the end of my
Who
nose.
is
But
it?
yeah, you have a fair point. 1 hour is a short rest. Yeah.
Okay,
So if
never
you
mind.
want to take a short rest, it's going to be
Nope,
a little while.
nope.
But think of the mending spells that could be made on the turret in that time.
No.
Then he'll get away, and I want him to die now.
The
Because
turret
you already
goes if you
died
rest
once
for an hour.
before. Ah, that's
But he
true. Fair
didn't-
point.
Well, he didn't die good enough because he's still not dead. He needs to
Well,
be better
should we take this opportunity whilst we're chilling out here for a second to do a bio break if you want?
dead.
Yeah,
I'll
I
give.
give
can't
it
really
break.
move, to be
Mhm.
honest.
You're
Don't
gonna
think
have
you
to
can
find a
move.
way.
It's very carefully balanced.
Did you not bring a bio break bottle with you?
You break
I feel like Haiku would have some sort of situation for that, right?
Yeah,
Moisten your
you know,
eyeballs,
when,
yeah.
when you're traveling, you can't always find a decent spot to go. So you bring the decent spot with you.
Ah, you know who would be great is to play that Jackbox game where you've got to come up with inventions, but with
Yeah,
Haiku.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah, that would be pretty great.
All right, let's let's not dwell on that too much. Yeah, let's have a quick bio break. If you guys want to use this time because you don't need to pee. If you want to use that
What?
time joining the Discord server and
Oh.
voting on the pumpkins,
Oh, good idea.
you could do that. We have Jenny's
Get your
Discord
pump
server,
going.
which is a lovely, wholesome community. And if you fancy helping us vote for the top 3 pumpkins, because the top 3 pumpkins in our pumpkin
Oh, it's a top
challenge.
3.
Top 3 is it top 3?
Well, the first person will get the Discord role, where I think it'd be fun
Oh,
to
okay.
announce a top 3.
Oh, okay. There you go. So if you want to join there, there's a link in there for you to in the pumpkin submissions and the pumpkin carving contest, etc. Go observe some pumpkins.
Yeah, pump can, not a pump can't exactly, Evan.
All right. I'm gonna gently rest this over the camera. Ooh.
Oh yeah, now we have that.
Go for a bio break if you need a bio break. If you're new here, do not fear. We will return shortly. We do not tend to be gone for very long.
I'm gonna ruin the illusion.
Yeah.
Oh, what are you gonna do?
I've got my
Cover it
bicycle
first,
pump
cover it
trapped,
first.
so
Oh no. Be careful, Jack. Everyone go vote for pumpkins. My hair's so orange, look at that.
Christ.
Oh my god. No, I didn't mute myself. I had one job, Jenny. One job.
I've returned. I've returned and I need to fix my nose. How are you guys liking the spooky music? Oh, is that too short? That's too little. I think that's enough. Your nose not sticky enough? No, apparently not. Whoa. That's all better. That's probably okay. Your nugget ears are so good; they look CG sometimes. Really,
Oh my
these
God.
are Jenny original.
That's me. I almost knocked everything off my desk because I forgot I had ears attached to my headset.
When I took these off, I was like, oh shit, yeah, okay, yeah.
Oh
And
my
I actually
God.
had those on. Assholes to nom on. I do enjoy the atmospheric spooks. They were upgraded as of last week. Our pal of the stream, Bryce, donated to help me invest in some fancy music. Whereas previously I was limited to the stuff on Roll20. Although I do have to manually convert. I say manually. I have to convert a lot of the files into MP3 because they're too big.
Nice notes.
It's not.
Nice is. You come here often. Yeah.
Are you flirting with both of us at the same time?
That's just efficient.
Oh, no, I'm running low on snacks.
Go get some.
Name your favorite archdevil. I don't know.
What's the sixth layer of hell? The daughter of Asmodeus. She seems pretty scary.
Let's have a look in the old monster manual. Eh? Bunch of demons. Demons are boring.
Doing good, thank you, Nick.
No one likes demons.
Hope you well.
Glazia, yeah, Glazia.
You know what they say, I do like an earful.
Hey.
Oh. Oh no, they're not in the monster manual. What book are they in?
Or a package deal now. Every day Snapchat is like, you have memories from 5 years ago today. And every day I'm like, Snapchat, I'm still not opening you. Stop. Leave me alone.
Stop being so needy. Oh, they're Mordekainens.
Zuchtmoy is fun.
Mordekainens.
I take
There
issue.
has been a falling aparting.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Oh, what happened?
That is not going back together anytime soon. But no worries. I have the bicycle pump and the Hoover in case. So.
Someone called Migoob just tipped £25. You're all very oogie woogie quesadilla, as the youth says.
Quesadilla.
Thank you, Dodo. I appreciate it. Definitely not you, but thank you. I mean, definitely not you, but thank you, Migoob. So kind of you.
Whomever that
Even though it
is.
wasn't you.
We used your prompt today. Maybe. I don't know. It's a mystery.
We used whoever's prompt it was that submitted that one for
Yeah.
sure.
You're right. I made people sad cry in GTA RP last night.
I want to know more.
Role playing is kind of weird, huh?
I want to know more about that. DM me about that if you want.
Okay. Let's get crack-a-lacking, shall we?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel like this is as shiny as I wanted it to be. I just had to. I should have done it on camera.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, very shiny.
Yeah. Oh, and a little for the chin too.
Okay.
Role playing in my TTRPG. I'm sorry.
I'm here to roll dice. That's it.
So we have a wonderful situation today in our D&D game. That you are currently surrounded by, or on one side you have 6 hanging desiccated corpses.
And to the right of me.
And to the right of you, you have a ton of distilling vials
And one
into
is-
broken
Here I am,
potions.
stuck in the middle with you. Sorry. Oh my god.
At the moment, you're stuck in the middle with Haiku's turret.
Security blanket
Stuck
turret.
in the middle, boom.
Mhm.
There we go. Come on, that
I
was
could be
good.
very concerned if anyone else goes anywhere near the turret.
Off it's mine.
So we're going in this room then, right? Haku's
You want to go in?
That's what y'all have said you wanted to do.
Okie
check for traps.
Go for it, go on.
I will
Perception.
assist.
Is that perception?
You can give me a perception or investigation.
Do you want to touch traps or not?
You can
16.
see no spooky, scary traps in front of you so far.
Okay.
But as you start to investigate this room and step a little bit closer beyond its boundary, those scratching sounds in the back of your head get a little bit louder. Now you turn around and you can see that the spectral spirits that are embodying these desiccated corpses start to wriggle their heads more and more vigorously. As you turn to look at them, you can see that actually there appears to be one individual standing now in the corner of the room.
Oh, I choose to disbelieve.
They stand in the corner of the room, their backs to you. You can see that they are wearing some undergarments around their waist, but beyond that, they are naked from the chest up. Their skin is taut, brown, stripped. You can see sinews, muscle, and they are kind of stood in the corner, facing away from you.
Which corner?
Not rocking, but swaying. Bomb left.
Oh, in there.
Oh.
Sorry, I'm messing with the spooky, scary whisper noises occasionally to the atmosphere.
Spooky, scary.
Let me know if they are
scary.
too loud. I'll edit them on my side. I've put them down a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know.
They're supposed to be a temporary spook, not a long-term spook.
Do we all notice this person, or is it
Everybody does, yeah.
Guys?
Were they there before?
No,
I don't think so.
pretty sure not.
Okay.
As you start to chat amongst yourselves, it kind of raises a fist and just slams on the wall against it.
Well, that's not good. That can't be good.
You can see that it starts to leave some kind of residue behind on the wall. The residue itself is the same purple color that you saw of the writing on the wall behind you.
Oh dear.
But there was what's yet to come, poor thing.
So I'm thinking, Haiku, Grumpy, how would people feel about me just using the turret to burn it?
I think that's a good idea.
Yeah, I'm on board with that. This is our A plan. This is the A plan this time.
That's a surprisingly positive response.
Yeah, I think do it. Yeah.
This is leagues better than the collapse the tunnel plan.
Agreed.
Where are they, Tom? About
They're in the corner over here.
out there. Okay. So I'll move up with the turret together, of course.
Sure.
Together forever.
Does the turret have a name?
Well, I've never thought about that. I'll get back to you.
Tortu the turret.
Turret.
Turret 2.
Turret
like
2.
I like to think each of the different configurations has a different name.
Yeah.
There's like a flame themed one, a shooty themed one, and a
Flame
protective
on.
themed one.
Turret 2.
And just occasionally make
Go.
it explode.
So yeah, I'm gonna burn the whatever it is.
Okay, so you send a jet of flame towards it, and it kind of immediately combusts in flame. It starts to screech and scream as it wails, and it starts to burn into ash. It crumbles into the floor, and as it does so, you are overwhelmed, racked with this sense of pain and unaccomplished failures. These kind of this overwhelming sense of an entirely different person's anguish, things that could have been, things they could have done with their lives had they not come here. And I would like you to make a madness saving throw again, please.
Oh no.
Madness.
It's all haiku.
What?
It's all haiku this time.
Oh, you mean wisdom?
Wisdom saving throw, yeah. It's
Yeah,
a madness there.
Give against madness.
We should call it.
Desperately trying to think of any madness song right now, and I'm failing.
You're okay. You've saved against it.
So spooky.
You're okay.
Madhouse. In the middle of the dungeon.
Madhouse. Would you like my prestidigitation wand?
Wow.
Oh my god.
Magic live on stream, everyone.
Does anyone else hear the like anguish or just Haiku?
I mean, you guys can hear the wailing and screaming as it
Yeah.
kind of crumples into the floor, and just its reaction to the gout of flame that you launched at it is way over exaggerated. It should not have just turned into ash in one gout of flame, but here it is, a pile of ash. None of the rest of you had to make any wisdom saving throws against madness that hit hearing and sensing and feeling this sense of anguish that was released by the decaying body you've just exhumed. But exhume's not the word, but regardless, Haiku's the only one who sensed it.
Just turn around and look at everyone with the most distraught look on my face.
I don't like it in here.
I don't know.
Rose gave Nugget a D6, so I've put Nugget on the screen and put the D6 next to it. I didn't want to put it on Tom's thing because Tom's the DM, not.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Are you okay, Haiku?
It's the screaming, and the scratching, and the no one else.
I hear a little bit of something, but not.
It's like it's deafening.
We shouldn't be here for too long.
No, don't touch my turret.
I was a go-to.
Okay.
Okay.
It just keeps getting louder when you get closer to that liquid, so maybe just step back again.
Yeah. Good idea.
Tortu, how dare you?
Love you, Torte.
I'm trying to shake my goblin ears at you. Neuralizer. Neuralizer's not on this overlay.
They've got us there. Does it get quieter now I've moved away?
Moving away is slightly quieter, yeah. But it's still much louder for you than it is for anyone else.
Do you want to go look at the machine?
Would that make you feel better? Would
that soothe you?
I think it will be a bit soothing, to be honest.
Okay, let's go look at the machine.
I'm gonna keep an eye on the situation.
Okay.
Don't get too close.
Oh, I'm not. I'm staying over here, but I'm gonna make sure they don't, just all get down.
With the sickness?
Maybe. I mean, it looks like they've already got it.
Listen, let the bodies hit the floor.
Love it.
I don't have an inspiration, just at
Just so everyone's clear.
Just so we're clear.
I take a step into the room then.
Sure.
I can't remember which door it was that was open, but whichever one.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't really actually matter functionally. It's one of the doors, the door you're next to, sure. So, I mean, it pushes open, and you can see now with a little bit more clarity the broken vials that are on the floor next to you. You can see that there are, as I described before, various vials that appear to be distilling into something that you can't quite see from where you are what's in those vials, since the glass itself seems to be quite dark. You suspect that you could probably pick out the vials and maybe have pour out whatever's in them to have a better look. But you can see that the walls are lined with potions and vials and glass jars, each of them kind of mixed color, variety of flavors of gunk that you can dip your fingers in or consume. To the south, you can see that there is a desk that has an open book with some scribblings upon it. There appears to be some kind of stove that's cooking in the corner or boiling something away in the bottom right. But in the center is this large distilling apparatus. It's not machinery as such, though it is an apparatus.
This isn't machinery at all.
But it's like machinery, right? Okay. All right.
I think we should just keep going.
Oh. Okay, on a quick look, does anything look like health potion here?
You can't see anything in here that looks like it is a health potion, though.
Is there any
So you can
labels?
see that there are two missing potion positions they're in the cabinet to the north side.
What's around that? What color potions are around that?
Give me an investigation check. See what you find. Oh,
I see no potions.
oh dear. So you kind of start poking around and seeing if you can find any health potions, most likely, really, in the local vicinity, and you see kind of nothing really. These all seem to be like many of the glasses are kind of dusted, and they all seem to be in a glass color that's too dense for you to see the true color of the liquid in the tubes themselves. Nothing here looks like a health potion.
Okay. Well, I can't see any obvious health potions in there. I don't know what I'm looking at in there. If someone else wants to look at potiony stuff, they can. But
Not very good at that. Nerly's just gonna start kind of like backing her way over this way because she's wanting to like get out of this room.
Sure. As you start to step away, there's a on the door that you came in, the one that closed behind you.
oh no.
Oh no.
I know,
Fiddler's catching
I
up.
know.
He wants
Wait,
his
who's
payment.
catching up?
The fiddler.
Oh,
The song.
the Pied Piper.
Should we go? I don't want to be here anymore.
I want to leave. I want to go.
Yeah.
I think we should go.
Okay, alright.
If we leave, we have to go through the knocking door, don't we?
No, there's a
That's
light
just
this way.
behind
And
us.
maybe we can kill him. I think he left maybe because he was really hurt. And that's why he drank some of this.
Yeah.
He's very bad.
Okay. Let's go. One step at a time. Boop, boop, boop.
Safety step. Do the safety step. Safety step.
Okay, so from where you are, you can see that there are. Oh, that's supposed to have a polygon line over it. There is a door to your left, to the west up here. Oh no, can't highlight that. I'm on the wrong layer. Over here, there is one obviously right in front of you here that leads into this kind of bright purple room that Randall's vision ruins. And to the north, you can
Sorry.
see that there is the kind of the runoff of the rest of the liquid that was being drained from those bodies, and that's kind of where you can hear a slight tickling of water. In here, what you can see is several glass containers. They are about 8 feet high. They appear to have some kind of piping that's kind of attached to each of them. They are, unlike the map just demonstrates, a deep purple. There is a kind of a purple, light purple tinge to them with a thick vein of flowing purple liquid that is moving around inside of it. In each of these containers, you can see that there is an individual within.
I don't like this place.
Nope. Nope, me either. Can we see past this, like down here? Or is it just sort of like...
You can see that there's a corridor, yeah, but beyond that, there's not much to see from here. The door doesn't look closed in any way, though it is bolted.
Can I see anything like on the other side of that room, or is it just like vats, as far as you can see?
In this room in particular, there is just tons of vats. You can see that there is a corridor that leads off to the east on the other side of it, but from here there's nothing. There is also that room to the west, that door up there. I've messed the dynamic lighting a little bit.
Oh, the west room first, and then go in this place.
Oh, is it a closed door up here? It's not something that we can
Yeah.
see through? Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Mhm.
I guess we can try this way. I don't know.
The fact we can't see through the door makes me suspicious.
It's just closed.
That's suspicious.
That's
Who
suspicious.
closes the door?
A closed door is only closed to hide something. I can't do any facial expressions. Facial expression.
Can you describe what the facial expression was?
It was like a raised eyebrows, like
When you do your head like this, though, I get the like.
Yeah.
That's what's happening for sure. So.
Well, should we
Is it
just
my
kick
emote?
down this door?
Can you unlock it? Is it locked?
You gonna try it?
I'm gonna try the door.
Okay. Well, as you reach towards the handle, you grasp it and you turn it, and sure enough, it appears to be open. But I would like you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh dear.
Whoops.
Randall
14.
2.
Ow. Double whoops.
Actually, let's just double check this. It might be nerdy as well.
Oh. Definitely me.
Me as well, you said?
It might be you as well. Let me just check the area of the spell.
Okay.
My teeth look so insanely white with green skin. It shocks me every time.
It's the alternative, like cheaper alternative to teeth whitening. Just be green.
Paint yourself green.
Plus, if you're in any photos you don't want to be in, green screen yourself out. Done.
Merely my teeth remain.
And lips.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the trick with red lipstick is that you're supposed to get a cool toned red lipstick if you if you've like gotten your teeth bleached and stuff, but if you haven't, you get like a warm toned red because the yellow in it will make your teeth look whiter. Whereas the blue cool tone will make your teeth look warmer and bring out like the yellow.
Dentists hate this one simple trick. Being green.
Being green.
Could I have a
Just be a
dexterity
goblin.
saving throw from Nerly as well, please?
Done,
my
okay.
God.
This is not my
Remember when we were
specialty.
checking for traps? I remember when we were checking for traps.
Ooh. She's
Oh,
so
dear.
scared. She's been so on edge.
Uh-huh.
That-
Not on edge enough.
What?
So I would like everyone who failed their saving throw, which is everyone but Nerly, to take 31 points of fire damage as a fireball explodes in the corridor, engulfing each and every one of you. Nerly
is that
manages
an
to
AoE
duck
spell?
out away. It is an area spell, yes. You can use
So do I
any
take half?
stupid ass monk bullshit if you'd like, yes. Nerly,
Doesn't
you also
Laura have
take
that as
half.
well?
No.
She can
Half,
half
so
it if
15?
she's got if
I
she's
thought you had evasion.
No, evasion's not till like level 7 or something like that
Oh.
in the other one in Rogue, and I don't have that yet. I thought that last time we played. I was like, don't I have that? And I was like, no, on a different character I have that on Rogue.
but
So
Nerly
it's
takes
round
half
down,
of-
right?
Yes, yeah.
When you said not on edge enough, I thought you were talking to me about Nerly, and I was like, a 21 didn't save.
To be fair, when I said that, I didn't realize how well you'd rolled.
Just assume.
Because I saw Nerly's face and I saw the 15 from Randall, and I just assumed that you'd failed. But I didn't. The dots weren't connected. Don't worry, you're okay. Right, you. Yes, no. Unfortunately, opening the door sets off a trap that engulfs you all in flame. Fortunately, Nugget wasn't close enough that time. Neither was Haiku or Haiko's turret. Turretopular. No, okay. But the door does open.
I go up here and I twin a level 2 cure wounds on them.
Singed.
Yeah.
Hey,
very
20
singed.
points. I'm
Hell
telling
yeah.
you, she is like so mad today. She's like on
The only
it.
thing that she's rolling poorly on is everything but healing spells.
Yeah,
Well, I suppose you rolled well on your
that
dexterity.
one
saving throw as well,
dexterity
yeah.
save. I'll take it.
And I'm glad, because if you'd failed that, then that would have been almost all of your health that you had.
Yep. Look, I'm gonna stay out here. That's fine.
Well, you open up the door, and from inside you can see that there appears to be a kind of an office. If you step inside, you can just see a little bit more.
I step in carefully.
carefully. You step inside, and you can see that
Carefully step
again.
on the
There is an office in here. There is a chair as well as a desk and some notes that have been scrawled upon on the wall, on the not the wall, on a journal kind of thing. You can also see that there is another bookshelf in here. The bookshelves in here don't seem to be anywhere near as ransacked as the ones on the floor above. In fact, these are quite well stocked. There are many jars and vials here, each with kind of different coloured liquids. Each of them seem to be churning themselves almost, as if some kind of magical properties were involved. But there's nobody in here.
I want to look in the journal and see what it says.
Okie dokie. So you start to. You want to give me an investigation check just to see?
No, I'm not going to be able to read now. Damn it.
Well, it's more about how much you know. Oh my goodness! Okay.
Read it good.
Okay, so you can find
First
here
book
some
you've
pretty.
read from cover to cover.
The journal says, "I prepared explosive runes today."
Hee hee.
In the journal, you find references to some experiments. This appears to be some kind of experiment log. It seems like for quite some time, our antagonist here has been using some kind of experimental technique. Pale-drawn Cassadite is the name. There we go. I had to turn to the right page in my notes. Has been using his own essence now that he is infused with Shadowfell energies, and trying to find out more about its properties by experimenting on people. You suspect, from the deductions that you see in his notes, that there does seem to be some kind of memory, history kind of related side effects, though it's not entirely sure whether or not that's because it's related to the Shadowfell or because of his particular condition. It appears that he's made some deductions about these kinds of the effects of this kind of this energy that he's been infused with, including the nature of the crystal shard that he has embedded in his chest. He believes that it is a Shadowfell shard, a shard of the Shadowfell, and that in itself it has its own magical properties, but at the moment it is the core of the essence that's keeping him alive. It is quite clear in his notes that he doesn't want to die again, and he says multiple times that he is very happy to have the opportunity to experiment on some adventurers.
Oh, good.
Oh, wonderful.
He does remark something about it's the kind of time-altering effects of the essence, though he seems to be unsure as to whether or not, again, that's related to it being related to the Shadowfell or his particular ailment, his affliction.
You can even read the bottom line with one eye covered from 3 meters away. That's not goals. I don't know what it is. I tell everyone else about this then. What he's doing and all that shit. What is this in the corner?
That is a very good question. What the fuck is that? Looks like it's some old books, maybe. This is another map that was made by Dr. Mapso? Same person who made the previous map from last week. Thumbs up to them and their Patreon. Very good stuff. And I think that they make a lot of their stuff by making their own assets and then putting the assets around the map. I don't know if that's entirely accurate, but I think that's what they do. Also, this map was supposed to be like another 90 degrees to the to the right. Instead of I moved it around so it would make a little bit more sense in our context. But I was gonna say, as it's always striking, but sometimes it just hits me. The overlay for Housebound is fantastic, isn't it? So good.
Thank you.
Hasn't Jenny done such an amazing job on our overlay?
Thanks.
Sometimes you watch like D&D streams, and you think, oh, but I can't see this. Like, I wish I knew this about the character, etc., etc. But Jenny's done a really good job of making sure like just about everything is involved, without it being too clustered, and it's pretty.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I try. I'd like to peek down this corner.
Okay. So you see that there is a chest tucked away hidden here.
Where's the chest? Sorry?
At the very bottom down here.
Alright. Everyone has a chest at the bottom of this. If anyone else would like to look in it, then go ahead. I just got hit by a fireball. I can help you. But
Haiku runs over.
Okay.
If you want to help, you're gonna have to be a little bit closer to help if you want to be close.
Yeah, I'll help you.
Give me an investigation check.
I want to check the traps first.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Investigation check.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
I assumed it was for checking for traps. Fuck you, Tom. I want to check for traps. I know.
I'm trying to help you.
Oh, sorry, you got 15. Is your high score there? It is not trapped, but it is locked.
Do you
It is
mind
a lock,
lockpicking
but
it, Aurora?
shit trap.
I mean, I can help, but yeah, I think you're the main
Yeah.
lockpicker.
Alright. As long as you help me.
I will. I'll
As long as you eat
throw it
the
out the way.
fireball as well.
Oh.
Oh, I mean, Oro kind of casually leans on it and like kind of jimmies one of the tools into the hole and immediately pops itself open. Inside, you can see that there are there's probably about 500 gold pieces in here worth of coinage and gemstones. You can see that there is one of the potions that you saw previously crashed and broken, but this one is fully in one piece. It is a healing potion, as you recognize from previously. It is one of the stronger ones that I've forgotten the name of it.
Superior.
Greater, superior,
Magnificent.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Beefy healing potion.
supreme.
Where is it in the book?
Potion.
Or it just bangs on the top of the chest and fully fonds it's open. Greater or superior or supreme?
I was right.
But I'm looking for the D6 or the D4s that it gives. It is a superior healing potion.
Oh,
Superior healing potions give 8d4 plus 8 when they heal.
Jesus.
Hell yeah. Are there any diamonds in there amongst the jewels?
There is 1 diamond.
How big is it?
It's small.
Is it like 300 gold pieces big?
We'll say it's 300 gold pieces big, sure.
I feel like
I'm just
something
like-
has been planned.
Nothing horrible has happened yet, so she's just gonna lean over and take the 1 diamond. Put it in her bag.
I'm taking the potion.
I'll gobble up the gold.
Don't eat it.
Whatever.
Stop eating.
Well, if we've got 300 gold is dedicated to that diamond, that means you've got about 200 gold left.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we'd all be happy with that, knowing full well.
Yes.
Well, this is a consolation diamond. Since the last time I handed you guys a diamond, you had to use it had to give it away to give your tattoo friend her upgrade.
Okay, so we've ransacked that chest.
Yep, there's a cabinet here, another desk that seems to have some more potions in it. Not potions, but like vials, etc. There is one in particular that has drawn your attention to because it has this thick consistency that is, you can see that it's like the top has been left open, and it still seems to be swirling a little bit, but it's got kind of a small bit of smoke pouring out of it, like almost.
Wait, what has smoke coming out of it? Sorry.
One of the vials that is left on the desk here.
Do we want to maybe destroy all this?
Or do we want to use it against him?
Ooh.
Hmm?
I like your thinking.
Does anyone know about a smoking potion?
We could take a look at it. She looks at Haiku. Per the usual, you do and I help because I'm not good at it.
I will
As
take an
you are.
Arcana or a Medicine check.
Oh,
What about just drinking it?
No.
Drink it. Definitely drink it. 100%. Go
DM
for
say,
it.
yep, do
what if
it.
it turns
Yeah,
you into one of those?
Please.
I wouldn't let you go anywhere near your mouth.
I don't know. You're quite small compared to me.
Yeah.
Oh, I can smack it out your mouth. I don't care.
Stab you in the knees.
I'm just thinking with the shouting, the screaming, the scratching, and the fucking book. I'm gonna drink it. It's all
No,
getting a bit
no,
too
I'm not
much.
gonna let you
I'm
drink
not
that.
thinking
Yeah.
clear.
Glug, 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 glug. Haiku downs the potion. I'm very glad that you did that. Okay, so I'm going to quickly look at this. I'm
Chaos.
very-
Jack is pure chaos.
okay. So you evaporate. Literally. You literally evaporate. You are made
Please
into
disconnect from
a
the call.
cloud.
Oh, okay. That's not too bad.
You have gained a incorporeal almost status as a misty cloud. Right now you are of gaseous form, you might say.
Okay.
You have too many sprouts.
Does that include my belongings? Is it all?
Yes.
Imagine if that
God.
just oh, God.
The room's immediately filled.
How did Haiku fit in here with all this stuff? Just like drowning in.
What of the turret? I think the turret's fine.
The turret's chilling, yeah.
Okay.
This is a bit sad because you're not there.
You
This will
just
last
you
forever.
are fully. I mean, no one else knows what's happened. You have just
That's why I'm
turned into a gaseous cloud. I'll read the effect of the spell that you've just imbibed upon yourself. Along with the creature, along with everything that it's wearing and carrying, turns into a misty cloud for the duration of up to an hour. When in this form, your only method of movement is flying speed of 10 feet. You can enter and occupy a space of another creature. You have resistance to non-magical damage and advantage on strength, dexterity, and constitution saving throws. You can pass through small holes, narrow openings, and even mere cracks, though it treats liquids as though they were solid surfaces. The target can't fall and remains hovering in the air even when stunned or otherwise incapacitated. While in the form of a misty cloud, the target can't talk or manipulate objects, and any objects it was carrying or holding cannot be dropped, used, or otherwise interacted with. You can't attack or cast spells.
So I just exist.
Yep.
Is what you're saying.
Yep,
Okay.
you are a gas.
He
And
really
you move very
doesn't know what's
slowly,
going
apparently.
on and just starts crying.
Breathe them in.
So what's just happened, to paint a scene for you here, is that Haiku has just, after helping Oro pop open this chest, looked around, seen a suspicious looking vial, grabbed it and gugged it immediately, whilst Oro goes, no, 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 no. And as you go, no, 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 Haiku just evaporates, literally goes, and just like the space that they were taking up, as well as maybe a little bit more, is just fog. A dense fog.
I don't want this to be too loud, but Nerly definitely screams like, "No!"
As far as you guys are aware, Haiku's gone. Haiku's been replaced with mist.
I can't be.
Oh no! Oh no!
Do we see like a misty cloud there? Like, in it?
What was the cloud thing?
Haiku, are you in there?
Haiku won't be missed.
Oh. Jesus.
You mean will be missed? Oh, wow. Wow.
I love how it would have easily been. You could have so easily said "will be missed."
Yeah.
You elected to not say "will be missed" and instead went for "will be missed." That's so
That's
good.
starred.
That's so
Haiku
good.
memory bank.
Yeah, but he's doing dumb shit.
No, but in the context of what happened, it's not really. What's
love
been
it.
happening lately.
The collective visual groan was wonderful. That was very good. So Haiku, you've just, I mean, you're conscious, and it's almost as if like you feel something change for a second, but maybe actually everything seems fine. But all you can do is you turn around and you see Oro kind of, I don't know, face palm.
Yeah.
Nearly screeches and starts to sob, and Randall just says, "They can't be gone." And your turret just kind of bubbles away. Nugget wasn't paying attention. Nugget was looking in the opposite direction.
Nugget flaps and Haiku is pinned against a wall.
As upsetting as it is to witness all my friends clearly be distressed by what happened, despite the fact that I entirely brought it upon myself, it's quite nice to not have so much weight.
Oh,
wow.
I could just, it's like I'm floating in a bath.
You've literally never experienced this level of like maneuverability. You're slow, but there's not a single part of you that is achy or uncomfortable or restricted.
It's been years since that.
It's
when
been
you're
more
born
than
with a
years.
shell.
You've literally never experienced something like this. You suspect, as a magic user, that if you put your mind to it, okay, how do I get to become gas?
Just drink random things you find, like a jar of meat. You drunk it.
Meat in a field.
You suspect that if you put your mind to it, you could probably end this condition.
Okay. How would I go about
Vampire.
doing that?
Vampire.
I mean, as a magic user, you are used to ending concentration on spells, as it were. And whilst this is a potion that you drank, it is also the effect of a spell. So you suspect that if you tried hard enough, put your mind to it, you could probably cancel it.
Okay.
Or rather, stop the effect.
Okay. Can I put my mind to it then?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
I kind of like the idea of me telling you that and then you not doing it. But you can. I mean, you can still. You're under this effect if you choose to be for up to an hour. Maybe your character isn't aware of how long you've got. But I mean, it could be useful to be a cloud.
Yeah, and I think the whole thing of sort of feeling weightlessness is probably quite nice.
Some joy finally in Haiku's life.
I don't have a headache from the book at the moment.
Yeah.
That's been like.
Oh,
I'm
Jesus.
gonna feel like this for a bit.
You don't have a head.
All right.
This is the happiest I've felt in days.
In which case, I mean, even in the fact that you're in a horrible laboratory where there are chained up, desiccated corpses around you, the scratching, whispering of some echoed, pained, anguished spirits in your brain, this is the happiest you've been in. Regardless, you've elected to remain in your mysterious form. How does the rest of your party react?
Wait, he is still in the shiny form or no
Yep,
longer in the shiny form?
He did.
Yeah.
He did not change shape. He's a mist. He's
Yeah,
gaseous.
she's still
Very
like
gaseous.
sobbing and inconsolable.
Oro can. I feel like Oro probably put two and two together and was like, "Oh, there's a misty cloud now. Haiku's probably in that misty cloud."
Sure.
And wants to say to Haiku, "Haiku, that's you in there. Can you like move a bit?" I don't know if Haiku can hear me or.
Haiku's perfectly able of understanding you. Yeah.
So could I reform myself like in well, I don't mean like turn myself back into normal thing. I mean like I don't know, make the fog
Haiku mist.
into a circle,
yeah.
for example, like surrounds Aurora.
A tick.
Perfect.
Yeah.
You know what? It doesn't say anything about that, but I'm gonna say for the sake of now that yes, you can, because that's kind of cool.
Well, I'm going to reform myself into a tick shape.
Okay.
Okay. Hey, Zasleen.
Mystic.
How you doing?
Hey, Zasleen.
Haiku's mist now? A cloud?
What, forever?
I don't
I'm
know.
going to reform myself into a thumbs up.
Oh,
Oh, I seem pretty happy about it.
cloud. Okay.
Wait, was that a thumbs
Like-
up just to communicate that you're feeling good, or that you are going to be a mist forever now?
I
Yeah,
don't
that's
think
a
there's
good-
any point answering that because the party wouldn't know anyway.
You know what?
Yes.
You're
It's
right.
true.
From now on, your responses are
Chaos energy. So
Chaos.
much. Chaos.
Does that mean Haiku's gonna be a cloud forever? Your thumbs up.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine. What about this little turret guy? Is he gonna listen to anyone else? Oh, am I gonna have to pick him up and put him in my backpack? I'm gonna.
Oh yeah, the turret can't be ordered around by you because you can't communicate.
I'm gonna move to the end of this, like where I have move up there and be like, turret, come here. Like seeing if it's gonna listen to me. Like, turret, come on.
It does not move.
I can't interact with it.
Nope.
Got like some little scraps of metal, like here, no, Derek.
I mean, the
bit of
turret
oil.
doesn't specifically need voice commands.
No, but you can't communicate.
Not even like I can't even think.
You've
Oh,
got
okay,
nothing.
no,
You're
yeah,
a
okay,
gassy
yeah.
cloud.
Yeah, I get you.
Okay, I'm gonna
How
go
much
pick
is
up the
Jack's
turret.
chaos? Jack is only 27% chaos right now. Or Adam is 27% is Jack chaos.
I'm gonna.
How big is the turret?
I mean, it's medium, right? Or is it small?
It's small. It's classed as.
Okay.
I was want to know like. Oh,
Dimension-wise.
turret was.
Hmm.
Like, were you carrying
Oh, I
it on
see,
your head
yeah,
with
yeah.
with its legs like around you? Using-
It's
So
got
wait, so
three legs. I believe.
is it small or tiny?
Small? Tiny, the handheld ones. Small ones have little legs.
Okay. So it's got little legs and it's moving around. Say it's a couple
Yeah.
feet high.
Yeah. And while that happened, I mean, like I know like the mage hand captain, for example, so I would know how to like form the mist into a hand and just give Neurally like a pat on the back.
No.
Okay. Can you move? Like,
I mean,
like she'll
he-
start to like walk to see if he can like leave the place because she doesn't know what the fuck
Sure.
is going on.
Yeah. This is very.
She's like,
new.
cause he just like confined himself to being like mistrapped in this place. She doesn't know. There are people talking in her head. She almost died like 6 times. Like, she's having a bad day.
I mean, I would follow if you started moving, but it would be slower.
Yeah. Just like slowly taking steps back.
Does my mist have to stay within like the same 5 by 5 foot
yeah.
square? Okay.
If you'd like to read the spell, it's gaseous form.
Gaseous.
Page 244 of the player's handbook. Is it 244?
That sounds like a spell page.
244.
It's not up when roll 20 anyway.
I'd like to put the turret on Nugget's back.
Ooh.
All right.
It's
He's like a spaceship who just got
It's happening.
his weapons.
It's
yeah.
happening. Weapon system upgraded.
The gunship.
Why bite? He's a gunship, exactly. Why bite now when I can shoot?
What's this?
As Tortu's turret.
This is the thing with all the fire.
Yeah.
Do I want it that close?
I don't think the turret can do anything right now.
Okay.
It'll be fine.
It's warm.
Too warm, or is it just fine?
That's all right.
Okay. All right. Well, tell me if it changes at all.
The legs are digging into me a little bit here. Could you move that?
Yeah.
So-
Move it.
Oh, thanks. Where are we going? Why are those people hanging in the other room?
I don't want to think about it. We just need to go find that dude again and go kill him.
I think that's probably for the best. He seems like a baddie.
Big baddie.
He hurt a lot.
Yeah, I know.
But what happened to Haiku?
They're a cloud right now.
Okay.
Thank you for not asking any more questions. Randall, do you want to look at any of the books in here before we go?
Oh yeah.
Okay, I'll stand guard.
Yeah, quickly just flip through.
Flip through, see if you find
Anything
notes.
stands out. Yeah, anything to do with the Shadowfell, or well, I suppose it's probably all to do with the Shadowfell. Anything to do with this guy, or anything
Sure.
stands out to the Shadowfell.
Give me an investigation check.
I'm using
I
my
can
eyes, so
help.
do I get advantage? No. Okay. Do I get advantage because Aura's helping?
I thought Ora was outside keeping watch.
Oh, was
Well, I
it not
can
Aura?
help.
Is it that?
No, I said I can help, so I'll come back in and help.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
thought I had misattributed the voice.
Sure.
Investigation check. Boop.
Okay. The best that you find is a journal of sorts that appears to be individuals that have been taken and experimented upon. One of the notes in there in particular draws your eye because they have the surname Crestbathon. It says Deidre Crestbathon.
I know that name.
You know that name?
I don't know why I know that name.
Kale Crestbathen, right? Hold on. We consult the oracle known
Is
as
that
my
the person
notes.
in the graveyard? No.
The
The other thing is, did I spell it the same when I found it? Dragonborn Kale Crusbathon. Oh, that's the
The innkeep, right?
innkeep. Yeah.
Yeah.
There are some other notes in here that draw your eye, though I'm going to leave it to you as to whether or not you can remember who these names are attached to.
Try me.
You see one Julia, one Isha, and one Lest.
Okay, no, I have no idea who any of those are.
Is that recent?
Oh, Lester's a bard. Lester's a bard, apparently. Julia is a wizard, and Isha is a dragonborn. But I have no other notes about them.
This is a test of your players and how good their
Was
note
these-
taking is.
Were these the party? There was another party at some point, right?
Yeah.
The
Right?
ones that we met, the like rival ones or
Yeah, and they
whatever,
took
that were
up-
nice.
And they took up the other.
Yes.
Yes?
Yeah.
Those people.
I ain't giving you nothing.
Yeah.
Well,
Don't
that's
make
it.
me open my
That's it.
Google Drive.
No, that's who it is. That's who it is.
That's who it
Their
is.
adventuring group.
I don't
I
remember
don't
who
look
the
at
main
my
person.
notes.
I don't remember who the main person was, but that's definitely.
It was Elphys.
Apparently, I didn't write them down.
Wait,
They weren't
no.
worthy.
Not worthy.
That's not right. No, yeah, it
I
is.
wrote Garius Sariel, but that's someone else. Completely.
Don't add too many NPCs to your characters, to your games, DMs, if you want to do callbacks. And if you do, you need to make sure that they crop up regularly.
My
Yeah.
notes say Elphys, Julian, Sercha, someone, and Rowan. So there was a name that
those
I
are
didn't
mixed.
get that I
Those are
But I
mixed
haven't got.
up.
I haven't got Rowan.
But I
Yeah,
think that
no,
that
that's
was
mixed
because
up.
there were several people that were there. It wasn't just the other adventuring party because we ended up talking to Garius Sariel then too. So
Yeah.
I've had these guys peppered in multiple quests, but you guys have just never opted to go that route. So these guys they've been around. Yes, I can clarify that they are Julia, Isha, and Lest, are the individuals that were quote unquote your rival party. Basically, they are another adventuring group that were up and comers in Nesmith at the same time as you. They took on one of the quests that you
We didn't
elected not to chase. But additionally, as you went down to finish another quest, and a ghost was left behind from a previous quest where you got the name of the completionists from, they dispatched the ghost. So there was a little bit of a twinge of competition there. Though they seemed very friendly. They were very much like, yeah, shots.
Oh
Drinks,
yeah,
drinks,
shots. Yeah.
I do remember that about them.
Yeah, they were very lovely.
Because at the time I was like, I drink milk.
Shots of milk.
But now you find their names written here in a book, as if they have been
That's
collected
probably
somewhere.
good.
The
You
other
think
names
that's
that
who's
you were
hanging up?
referring to were the party that were originally with Garrus Suriel the first time you met him.
Yeah.
His paladins and knights.
Yeah. And Randall is saying this out loud, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's like
You
a
think-
journal from these people.
Do you think that's who's hanging up outside?
Well, I've been through like a whole bunch of journals, right? It wasn't just this one journal.
Yeah, it was several books, but like the notes that you saw there were they were separated, 100%. They were definitely separated,
Right.
on their own, just those three. The name Deidre Crespethon, however, was not. That was in another chunk of names. It suggests to you, upon reading this, that Julia, Isha, and Lest have not yet been experimented upon.
Oh, and there was some other talk about adventurers in the journal that Oro read. It's not us. It's the other adventurers.
I see.
Like, there's so many names here. Those people out there could be anyone.
You think they're in one of those pods?
Probably.
I don't know what's going on here.
I want to go back in that room.
Oh, check for traps.
That's fair. I'm behind you, so
Which room is it that you wanted to go into?
the one with all the pods that we only
The one
got to
with all
like
the
this
pods.
this space like to look inside.
Sure, yeah.
Check for traps.
As a gaseous form, can I set traps off?
Very good question. Would you like to do an Arcana
Probably-
check or
Probably
a?
not if it's like a pressure trap.
Yeah.
I'll do an Arcana check.
So you, as a gaseous form, suspect that it is extremely unlikely that you would be able to set off any mechanical traps, but you suspect that you probably could set off magical traps. Because, for example, your knowledge of the glyph wards is that they go off under certain circumstances. So if the circumstance was, for example, someone who is not me opens this door, I go off. Right? It's just kind of an if-then kind of situation, right? So if someone opens this door and it's not me, explode. It could also be something along the effect of, if someone passes through this that is not me, then go off. And if that's the case, you are a someone, regardless of whether or not you are a gaseous form.
Okay.
Suspenders are fun.
Don't leave us in suspense.
Ah.
Can I check for traps here, please?
You absolutely can.
Is that a perception?
Yes, please. Or an investigation.
That'll do.
You are certain this is not trapped, this particular door.
Okay. How open?
It's on a latch.
Oh. Undo the latch. Open door.
Right. Yeah, it swings open. And you can walk inside.
Carefully.
I've been hurt too many times. Too many traps have gone off on me in the last couple of sessions, and I am now on edge. All right, walk on in.
Carefully.
Carefully.
Carefully, immunity.
Carefully. The rest of you coming in, please move your tokens to reflect where you are.
Yeah. I'm gonna be trying to stay as far away as possible from all the bats and like move straight down the middle.
Yeah.
Well, Haiku slowly, carefully drifts behind them. As you walk into this room, or float into this room, depending on who you are, you
Thank you.
get a better look at the containers that are in front of you, these vats. And you can see there are figures that are floating, kind of suspended in the kind of liquid, the juice or whatever it is in these. But it's
use
really
the word juice in
difficult.
that place.
The juice that they are stored in. But it's difficult to make out any of their figures. You do see one individual does bear similarities to a dragonborn. And as you start to make your way through this room, one individual places their hand against the glass, squeaks as their fingernails go against the glass.
I'm gonna break the glass, or I'm gonna try.
Okay, what are you gonna attack it with?
I've got a dagger, and I'm just gonna like take it with both hands and try to like use the pointy end to like break the glass.
Okay, roll in oh, okay.
That's about how I expected it to go.
Yeah, it's fine. it's stationary. It's okay. So you managed to actually get a little bit of purchase with your dagger, and you see that it cracks. It's certainly something that you could destroy if you put another welly into it.
Yeah, do it again.
Okay. Well, finally you drive another dagger into the glass, and as you do, it shatters. The kind of breaks that start to ripple across the glass. It puts the waders on. Eventually, it bursts, and as it bursts, those whispers that you were hearing outside get louder and louder, and you can feel yourself getting washed over by all of the fluid, the juice, the moisture that was stored up in this kind of
Except my
massive
dress
vat.
can't get dirty, so like my
Dress
cloak
can't get
gets wet,
dirty,
and it
but
just
you get
off of me.
soaked. You get soaked. All of everything underneath of you gets soaked. But as you do so, the limp body of the dragonborn kind of falls onto the ground. You can see now that her skin, her scales are all kind of dried, taut, and desiccated. They are they've been kind of almost dissolved slightly in the liquid that they were stored in. But as it washes over you, you are going to have to make a wisdom saving throw.
Yep. That's great. I'm really good at those too.
Oh, it's a high roll. Is it high enough?
I'm gonna add my inspiration to it. 1d6, please.
DM
18.
Okay. All right. You are washed over with this fluid, this gunk, this goop, and you. Do we still have the D20 command in the chat?
Yeah, we do, yeah.
I think we do, yeah.
Could someone roll the D20 for me, please?
Oh, God.
Exclamation point D20 in chat, someone, please. Would you please? To decide the
on a
fate.
bee.
Someone.
Be careful, because whoever you are, you're doing something awful to me. So I'm just kidding.
Thanks,
Oh,
please.
you,
Okay.
Thank you.
you can sign nearly to their fate.
Okay, fantastic. So you forget the. Sorry, by forget I mean you have now unprepared the 5th level spell that you've got prepared. Or rather, if you will unprepare the highest level spell that you've got prepared,
Yeah.
starting at 5th.
So if I don't daily prepare spells, that just means I like for until this wears off, I've just forgotten that spell kind of thing.
Yep.
Okay. That's good. That's really good.
That's great. I'm sure that'll be fine.
Oh, trust me, that was going to be way worse if you had failed. That was going to be so much worse.
Oh yeah, I assume. She immediately starts prestidigitating herself dry. Like can't deal. How is the Dragonborn?
Like I said, they are kind of, if they weren't covered in goop, you would have described them as desiccated. Their skin looks dried out. They look dead.
Little cure wounds, just a little L1. See how.
Okay. As you start to prepare
how
the
it goes.
spell, gink. She grabs your ankle. Help me!
I cast it.
What you do, you fill her with rejuvenating magics, and she just starts to kind of lie on the floor and starts just sobbing.
Did that help?
I don't know who I am.
What the fuck do we do?
She's laying in the runoff of whatever fluid was in that canister, which now starts to pour into the hallway outside, and broken glass around her.
I start precipitating the fluid off the ground. Does she look any less desiccated when I cure wounds her?
No, she looks rough.
Yep, I thought so. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do.
Is there anything we can do?
You hear knocking on the door that you came through. Down the hallway.
I don't know.
I've got this potion.
I don't think it's gonna help. The magic didn't help.
As you start to kind of inspect her as she lays before you, other figures move in the other tanks.
Should we let them go? Should we let them go?
Where are the
Nerdy, could you make a wisdom saving throw for me, please?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, good. Yep,
Yeah, you
that's
failed
a
that.
good one.
That's a good one.
Oh no.
Yeah, that
I
ain't good.
know.
Oh, no, no,
Everything's
no.
awesome. Everything is
Everything's
awesome when you fail your wisdom.
Please make a 1d100 roll for me, please.
Oh, good.
This is fine.
68. Oh, it's so close.
So close.
Oh,
So close.
So close.
disappointing. Right, restart the stream. Take it from the top. Try again.
Oh, okay. Oh, no, this is very good. I'm gonna slightly retcon your roll because I find the one that you landed on to be maybe
What
slightly
two?
problematic.
Okay.
To the one that also kind of just suits this very well, regardless. So the character suffers from partial amnesia. Character knows who he or she is and retains racial traits and class features, but doesn't recognize other people or remember anything that happened before the madness took effect. So you are racked with stress and just overwhelmed. All this niggling, this kind of itching, this scratching in the back of your skull, the kind of voices that you are forever hearing being washed over by this fluid that already you could feel that was kind of pulling at you and who you are as a personality. You are overwhelmed for an instant with just this discomfort, this aching, this horrible feeling of everything is awful, make it stop, make it stop. And then you kind of come about to yourself and you're not entirely sure why you're here, but there's a maybe half dead dragonborn in front of you. There's a floating load of mist in the corner. You're here with a goblin, a bandaged up monk, a huge bat, and what seems to be a flamethrower, or perhaps a portable hob.
Camping stove.
Not the partial amnesia, Tom. You're giving me flashbacks. Yeah, I'm sorry, but For clarification, when I was running a professional D&D game that Papaya played in, Papaya also landed on their madness table.
Good. She just starts to look increasingly more terrified as she's like looking around the room and taking in her surroundings for the first time.
Nerdy, you okay?
Where is this? What happened to your face? She's looking at Randall when she says that.
But I've been like this for ages. Like we were just talking.
She starts to back out of the room. Looks really confused. I guess Nugget's kind of in her way, and she like will kind of bump into Nugget and look like back up against the wall kind of thing, and like just scoot around the side and start to like walk out here. And I'm assuming she'll see the bodies again as soon as she exits, and then there's just like blood curdling scream, which I won't do to save everyone's ears. But yeah. I think she's just gonna run this direction. Probably I'm making about this far.
Oh, do not.
I've reformed into a question mark at this point.
Not helping, Haiku.
Okay. Do not open any more of those vial things. The people vials.
I wasn't planning on it.
No. Okay.
Right.
As we go up here, can I have a look at this like machine thingy that's here?
Sure, you absolutely can. Is that your primary cause of concern right now?
Well, I also want to try and calm down Nerly, but I figure she's going into this room.
Yeah,
She's not stopped
Sure.
there.
Okay. Nerly. Do you think Nerly is the name that you're responding to right now?
Mm-mm.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh,
We're going to have a team
I
TPK, but it's going to be madness. It's going to be madness.
I specifically didn't write that down.
Oh, fuck, I wrote it down, but not in my actual Google Drive.
There's a specific note that says, like, I'm not going to write down the release name to protect their identity.
Oh, that's so sweet.
That's very sweet.
Yeah, but it screwed me over now, hasn't it?
It has a little bit, yeah.
Oh, that's so good.
Oh, I know the name, but I can't really do it as a gas, can I?
You have to do it letter by letter.
Time.
Well, I would say if the spell says you can't communicate, then it would be kind of cheating to just be able to
That would be a little
skywrite.
bit
Like that's a bit
loopholey.
much. Yeah.
Is Haiku in this moment committed to the mist form?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Right. Well, Oro's are you doing a full-on inspection of this contraption, or are you just having a brief look?
No, full on.
All right. Give me an investigation check then, please.
Oh, 16.
Hey, this seems to be another kind of distillation device. It looks as if there is something kind of bubbling away, like a Bunsen burner sort of thing is boiling something away that is being distilled into a finer liquid in the northernmost vat up there. You can see that it doesn't necessarily really match any of the other liquids that you've seen in here. It looks like it might be some kind of component to another sort of kind of potion or poultice or whatever. But you can see that the liquid that is like around it are a bunch of buckets, and you suspect that it could be getting fluid from the like river.
Right.
It could just be that they are boiling water, basically.
Is there any obvious way to turn it off? To stop what it's doing?
It's got a small flare, like a small continual flame that's underneath it. You could just put it out.
I do that.
Okay. You put it out and it stops bubbling after a couple of seconds.
Alright. Okay.
Nerdy has run to the other room and she appears to be trying to hide.
Yep.
Okay. Are you hiding underneath the desk?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Well, she's rolled a good stealth check. So the rest of you float into the room or walk into the room, depending on your circumstance.
I wish.
Depending upon your current state of matter.
But you can't seem to see Nerly.
I look for Neurally in this form.
Yeah. I mean, you're a ghast. You can do whatever you want, basically.
Okay. Actually, that's like, is that like an investigation check?
Yeah. I mean, it'll be a perception check, really, against stealth.
Okay.
In your first initial scans of this room, you can't seem to find her. She is a spellcaster. There's a chance that she's, used a spell. Randall, you want to look as well?
You in here? Yeah, we'll have a look. But I get
Randall
advantage.
really quiet for anyone else. Randall, Docs, is
He
Docs
was
really
being quiet.
I was being a bit quiet.
Okay.
I can't read.
Oh, you do notice the part of Nerly's dress. You can just about see it underneath, or part of her robes. You can just see, kind of out from underneath the desk on the other side.
I'm not going to immediately make it obvious that I know where Nerly is. And be like, alright.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nerly's under the desk. She's hiding.
Okay, what the fuck do we do?
I don't know. Seems like
Can I hear this, Docs? Sorry, are you close enough for me to hear this? Or are you not hearing it?
I mean, I'm going to be talking quietly to Oro because you're currently a glass of cloud gas.
Yeah, it depends how close of a gas of cloud you are.
I mean,
right
you
now.
could be like surrounding me if you want, and then you'd hear everything.
Oh, you could go in so many different crevices.
Oh, okay.
I tried so hard. I made it so long without making the "you're inside" of haiku joke after all the times we talked about that, and I'll be glad to say I was not the first one to make that joke.
Could I get a 1d10 roll from both Haiku and Nerdy, please?
Yep.
I really regret not writing my notes up on Google Drive for the past year. It's really bit me in the ass.
Okay, so Haiku will be under the effect of their turret love. You've really fucked yourself by choosing your turret, by the way, bud. For 30 hours.
30 hours.
So basically,
Nerly.
after this next hour, I'm permanently at disadvantage.
Yeah. Hey,
For the
Nerly.
next 30 hours.
Guess how many hours that you're going to be afflicted by your
The
amnesia?
one time I roll high. Yeah.
You're rolling high all evening. Oh,
70
yeah.
hours.
70 hours.
3 days.
Mm-hmm.
And the good news is we got no spellcasters who can even affect this.
So, Doc, you said to Oro where you think Neurally is,
Yeah.
and I, as a gaseous form, have overheard this.
Sure.
Okay.
With your gas ears.
It's the chaos part of your team has overheard this.
No. So I'm gonna gas my way over, sort of nonchalantly.
Gets stinkier over by the desk.
to the desk.
It's stinky. Suddenly it smells like swamp.
I'll go over to the desk, and I will reform
Big arrow.
myself. No. I will tottle up.
Retortal.
Retortal. Oh, I had a great retortal for that.
Okay, you've become Haiku in true Haiku form.
Yeah.
You still smell of swamp.
Also, I had the name written down. I forgot.
Ready? Haiku, what do you mean?
No.
Haiku reforms in this pose. It's like, oh Oh shit!
Wait.
Scrolling through notes.
So I'm gonna kneel down slowly and go, Rue?
How do you know my name?
Rue, we're friends. We know each other. I'm Haiku. The shell.
Isn't that a poem?
It's not a creative name.
I didn't name myself, okay?
We've known each other for a good few months now. Your real name is, I say this quietly on purpose. Your real name is Rue. We know you as Neurali.
Why?
Oh, here comes the notes. How much do we remember about
Cozy
Nerly's
test
backstory?
party.
Pop quiz.
I'm gonna try and do it off the top of my head.
Hey, yeah, go for it.
You were part of a group or like a cult?
Not a cult.
Not a cult. Sorry. You were part of a group that you didn't want to be a part of anymore, and you wanted a new life. So you get killed with a new name, and you initially joined Oro, Nugget, and Randall. Sort of shift quite a bit out of the way.
It was like she like leans out from under the desk and like peeks up over.
You met with them first and were adventuring, and you met me afterwards. You'd be better talking to them too. But we are your friends. No, we do care for you.
Got the cloak you're wearing. You got it in the temple in what is my house in the mansion.
I don't remember anything. I don't know where I am. And I don't know why I'm here, but I just hear these voices. Can we leave, please?
Yeah, we can. Yeah. I'll help you out from under or over the desk or whatever.
She'll crawl out.
Yeah, I'll turn to Oren Randall. We should leave. I know I've been a gas, but we need to leave.
I know I've been a gas. No, it's
to
convenient.
apologise for being a gas.
Yeah.
Nice
For
people.
drinking that. Yeah.
But now I need to get my shit together.
Yes.
I've got my molecules back together and we're good to go.
Molecules back together.
I'm a whole new turtle at this point.
If you guys don't already have inspiration, I'd like to give inspiration to Nurili and to Haiku, because that was a lovely interaction there.
Thank you.
It was very good.
I've already got one, but I would assume.
Oh, that rolls over to
Randall.
Randall. If Randall
I've got one.
Oh no! How terrible!
It's like, this is the thing. This is what happens.
Oh, how rubbish!
Oh, rubbish.
As I was sort of leading Neurally out, I thought, would you like me to continue calling you Rue? But I've always known you as Neurally. This is your choice.
If I'm hiding, then probably the other name.
Neurally. Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Are we gonna try and leave?
I would like to.
Okay, I look at Haiku. Me and Nugget are gonna walk on the right side of the room. You and Nerly can walk on the left side of the room as we go back to the door.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Absolutely.
Okay. Make sure Nugget's in front. As a
Are
blockage.
you shielding from the, hanging corpses? Is that what you're doing here?
Yes. Shield.
Yeah.
I figured that's what it was.
Yes.
All right. Okay, so you make your way back to the door that had previously closed behind you, shielding Nurali from the hanging bodies, the meat hooks. Are you leaving the sobbing, bleeding out Dragonborn on the floor?
I just don't. Well, I don't. I wouldn't even. It's fine. My opinion doesn't matter at this point.
I don't know if there's anything we can do.
I don't. If the magic didn't work when Nurali was healing them, then I don't know if we can do anything. I think we just have to try and leave.
The power of one long-term madness effect.
Okay, let's go to this door.
I think probably about this time an hour has passed. Don't you?
No,
Yeah, I
no,
reckon so.
No,
No,
I
don't
think
think
there's a
that-
good 59 minutes left.
we're very
No.
no.
I mean, it hasn't even been an hour in real life.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. Come on.
Hasn't it?
We've only talked a
No.
bit, gone around here. It's
No,
fine.
It's been
I
about 15
feel like
minutes.
it's been about an hour.
No, it
I reckon
hasn't.
it's been
It
at least
God,
an
but
hour.
you see the clocks went back
You know
in the
what?
middle of this game, so
you're the DM, so it is up to you.
No,
Yeah,
it's not
Tell us
up
how
to you.
long
No,
it
it's not up
takes.
to you. No.
If you guys had to read a bunch of books, a bunch of notes, that takes time.
Oh, that's true.
I reckon the trauma of being disconnected from me aged the turret greatly too.
Yeah. Experience time at a different rate. So, Haiku, your turret ceases to function. The battery that was powering it, whatever the magic it was that you'd imbued it with, sputters out. You are without your lucky charm.
It reforms back into its metal shards and sort of sucks back up into a pouch on the shelf.
Convenient.
Thought I'd let you
Look
know.
at my cute little ear that's like dipped over.
Can we try and
So I
unlock
think-
this door?
You can give it a shot.
Haiku, can you help me try and unlock this door?
I don't know, I've suddenly got very uneasy.
I want to leave this realm.
Just don't-
As
I don't-
you
I don't think I
go
can do
for the
without
door.
turret.
As you reach for the door, you hear a voice behind you. Where do you think you're going? And we'll end our session there.
Oh.
So I have a question for you.
Mhm.
I can't remember anything, but I retain my racial
And
traits
class features.
and class features. But I wouldn't necessarily. Well, a sorcerer doesn't really necessarily have to know specific stuff. I feel like it would be instinctual anyway. So I think she'll probably be a little bit chaotic and just sort of acting on impulse. But I still get to know my stuff, except for my 5th level spell. Got
Yeah.
it. KKK.
Okay.
Oh,
good?
okay.
Okay. Well, that was our spooky Halloween session.
Look how good this highlighter still is. I was crying during that.
Oh.
HB Cosmetics. Some good
Oh,
stay highlighter.
there you I'm gonna. The nose comes off. You gonna unbandage, Docs?
Face reveal.
No, this is me now.
All right.
It's me all
Well.
along.
Oh my
Oh
goodness!
my-
Look who it is!
Is that Docs 5?
Whoa,
No,
the one and
the
only.
real
The
Dogs
real
Five.
Dogs
Oh.
5.
Yeah.
Not just Dogs 5, the real Dogs.
It's not a cosplay of
Wow.
Docs.
Wow.
I can see everything clearly. It's not all blurry.
Good work. Good work. All right. Well, I mean, our D&D game is over, but now we've got some additional stream stuff that will happen after the D&D game,
Mm-hmm.
right? Including
Yeah.
the pumpkin competition
Yes.
results that will be in. If you want to get your last votes in, now's the time.
Or your first votes in if you haven't done
Or
it.
you, I mean, yeah, you get to, I mean, last second votes. If you want to join our Discord, you can have a look at all the pumpkins that we've got lined up, and you can vote in our little competition here. Say our little competition. It's Jenny's competition.
Mhm.
I'm just the one that's talking a lot right
And
now.
it's huge.
There's a lot of really, really cool pumpkins in there, and if you honestly have a look at them, because I really struggled to pick between them.
Mhm.
Also,
was
side
tough.
note, my wax melted upwards somehow.
What the?
Well-
Don't know.
Oh, cool.
Don't know how that happened.
What?
Little extra spookiness.
Yeah.
Also, look at the little pumpkins. They're so cute.
Oh, they're still
Wait,
surviving.
you know
Are
what? I'll grab the pumpkins and I'll bring them over to the camera so that people can see our pumpkins.
Oh, okay. Yes. That we didn't enter the competition. Sorry, I'm not talking to you. Don't worry.
No, I was concerned about I took my ears off and I felt like a different person. I want to see how will this stretch long enough for me to. Maybe it will. Alright, my trousers are a bit.
Just-
Careful.
Look at him.
I love it.
Beautiful pumpkin boy.
I recognise that. That's Zero Logic's Amur on Twitch.
Uh-huh. Wow.
That I'm not subscribed to, so
Wow.
can't use.
Look,
There we
the
go.
one.
I put it in chat. Look at it.
Yeah.
You got a spooky
Oh,
tooth.
with a spooky tooth.
Spooky tooth.
Spooky tooth.
I like the spooky tooth.
Everyone knows that teeth are spooky.
Gavel. The famous Twitch emote.
You shame if someone did like some kind of sound alert now.
Look at
I
Nugget.
love it, Nugget one.
Oh,
So cute.
is the nose like partially carved through?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
This is really good.
I tried my
So
best.
good. So good.
Just don't turn him around. You can see the ear holes in the back of the pumpkin.
That's
where
the
you got the ears
tail.
from.
Yeah, it looks like a tail, but there are two.
Secret.
So we were not involved in the competition,
No.
but I thought you might like to see them anyway.
It's so cute.
Conflict of interest, if you were.
Also,
Yeah.
I think everybody needs that little bit of cuteness aftercare, like creepy,
True.
screaming voices and stuff.
Yeah.
Creepy madness.
That's good. That's good. And Tom's nose is definitely still yellow.
Yeah.
Oh no, I hit
Also, I
hit
think
the microphone with my ear.
I think Noko had a question too. Was it
No.
the sound that it made when Haiku became? What's the noise like when Haiku returns? I want to know
Oh
too.
yeah. What was
Oh,
it? What
fair,
noise
that's
did
that
Haiku make?
Is it like a wet thwop?
Yeah.
Like, like an intense rush of wind and then like a sucking
Oh.
sound and a. You would have heard that, wouldn't you? Like a
Oh,
popping
I
sound.
heard it a little bit.
I heard it, yeah.
I didn't want
to
to
get
get
too
too close.
gentle.
Gentle pop.
It's a gentle
I
pop.
like it. I like it.
Right. Well, I don't know what you want to do. Do you want to? You said you want to do is the pumpkin competition in 30 minutes, or are we doing it now, or what?
Well, I was planning to do it in 30 minutes. I guess we could do it now if you wanted, but 30 minutes is the normal stream time, so I figured it would make sense to do it at normal stream time.
I mean, we got quite a few people here that might already be involved.
Shall we?
We could announce it on the Discord right now, saying that we're doing it right now, and then do it in like 5 minutes time if you like.
We can do. I don't want to keep everyone though if they're like people need to go to bed. Looking at
That's
docs.
true. Well, I mean, we don't have to stay in the Zoom call if you don't want to stay in the Zoom call.
No, let's wait 30 minutes because we were going to come back in
Okay.
30 minutes, and I want to end the VOD for YouTube and stuff.
Yes.
So we'll end the
Yes.
VOD, and then we'll come back in 30 minutes, and I'll hopefully be less goblin, and we can do the pumpkin carving
No, that's goblin.
stuff.
Is
Might-
less goblin
Are we
even
gonna-
possible?
Are we gonna play something? What are we gonna play?
We're going to play with Fall Guys.
Fall Guys.
But I also kind of wanted to look at my Animal Crossing island because it's Halloween-y today, so might maybe do that real quick. But yeah, in 30 minutes we'll be back and announcing the pumpkin competition winner, and yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Hopefully you guys enjoyed our game today. It was a lot of fun to see you guys dressed up. That was very cool.
Mm-hmm.
You guys, honestly, the effort that you went to with your costumes is fantastic. Genuinely very, very cool. And the commitment for Docs to sit there
Yeah.
with a bandage
later,
over his eyes
fuckers.
the whole time. See you later, fuckos.
Well, you see, I
Right.
had possibly the easy, or definitely the easiest costume, and therefore had to make the most commitment.
Yeah, I was gonna
What?
say, I don't know that you had the easiest. I'm literally just me with a different flower crown and a wig. A lot of makeup, but like
You had to go out your way to buy 2 bold caps.
It's
Those
true.
are those your faux pearls?
No, these are charity shop £2. No, £1.50.
Oh.
£1.50. How much were the bold caps?
They were like £2 something each.
Oh, how much was the cardigan?
Like £2. It wasn't.
Oh my god, damn, what a
Yeah.
bargain. Holy shit.
Yeah.
You got that
Heck
together
yeah.
for a good price. Damn. Goodness gracious. And Jack, you had all the stuff already, didn't you?
Yeah, this was all pilfered from my shed, attic, and room.
Nice.
I had these already. And my little bow tie. But Jenny did all of the rest of the stuff, including my makeup. I felt like a celebrity.
you makeup.
I was just there like
Make me look my best.
Just putting
Very
yellow
pale.
eyeshadow on his nose.
and all the white, I'm paler than usual, even though this is my normal skin color. I'm actually paler, okay? Although I went to the toilet during our bio break and I was like, my nose doesn't look any different, but I do look somehow like a corpse.
Well, it probably doesn't help that your nose is offset by like bright orange ears, so it doesn't look
That's
particularly
true.
yellow.
Yeah.
It's offset by some
It
ears.
looks really yellow to me, but I mean, maybe not in real life.
I mean,
maybe.
on
It
stream it
definitely
looks
looks
quite
yellow.
yellow. Yeah, or on
It
Zoom
looks a
at
bit
least
more
it
like
does.
jaundice rather than like bright yellow.
But it's supposed to be an orangey yellow, though. It is supposed to be an orangey yellow.
I mean, it looks yellow to me, and I'm colorblind, so.
All right, everybody. That was a pleasure. I hope you guys enjoyed playing / watching our spooky continuation of our weekly D&D game. We'll be back next week unless something crops up, because life happens occasionally. But it was a pleasure having you all. We'll be back in 30-ish minutes for Jenny's usual stream, where we will do the pumpkin results, pumpkin competition results, play some Fall Guys, Animal Crossing or something. In the meantime, I'm gonna go have some ice cream.
What flavor?
Mint choc chip, baby.
Ruined
Yeah.
it. Ruined it.
The best ice cream flavor.
By far.
All right, okay. Well, let's say goodbye to stream then, I guess.
My stream. See you in 30
Bye,
minutes.
stream.
Bye, stream.
Bye.
30 minutes time.
Bye.
Where's my wand?